Yeah. Twitch.tv/The Game Awards. Well, yeah, because they basically run everything now. Sorry, what? Mm-hmm. Jeff is back. I need to fix my desktop audio because it is not coming through at all. At least I spotted it this time. My boy.
Hello, Germany, and hello, everyone watching live around the world. I am Jeff Keeling,
I can hear
and welcome
your,
to the world's biggest in-person video game event, Gamescom 2023. Now, this right here is kind of like the opening ceremonies for Gamescom. It's a preview of this year's most anticipated games. We call it Opening Night Live. And over the next 2 hours, you'll get exclusive new looks at titles like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Mortal Kombat 1. But first, we're going to kick things off with the first new franchise in more than 2 decades from a legendary game studio. And to help us
is this Starfield?
into the vast world of Starfield.
Sorry, what did you say?
Please join me in welcoming
you can't hear my stream, right?
No, I can't.
Inan Zur for a very special performance. Maestro.
What do you say we were going to see? Well, I heard Mortal
Starfield.
Kombat.
First new franchise from Bethesda in like 20 years.
Bro, it comes out in like 9 days.
Yeah, I mixed emotions about Starfield, to be honest. I really want it to be good because I love Elder Scrolls, right? I'm concerned that with the fact there's 1,000 planets and the amount of procedural generation there's going to be.
We're live on Twitch right now, right?
Yeah.
All this type.
Oh no! Do not tell me the spoilers. No! Do not tell me the leaks. No.
No, it's not. It's not leaks. Although there is a ton of leaks, I muted that shit. Same as Spider-Man, there's a lot of Spider-Man
I saw
leaks.
people like discussing it, but being very careful not to spoil it. Are there Spider-Man plot leaks, or what?
Yeah, there's
Fuck,
my buddy
man.
warned me about it.
We can't have anything nice these days. Like, we can't be patient, fuckers, you know?
It's like the first couple hours of the story.
Okay, so it's not like the ending. Okay, thank God.
Could you imagine?
I mean, it's what happened for The Last of Us.
I muted Spider-Man 2, I don't want to spoiled.
I didn't even know there was leaks, actually.
I find that I just end up muting like tons of games that are coming out. So I'm like, I don't want any spoilers.
So I played the Overwatch 2 campaign missions today.
They're out?
Yeah, it came out a couple weeks ago.
Are they decent?
They are certified mid.
Oh, that's Blizzard.
Yeah, it's 2023 Blizzard for sure. I think you know this. I was really big into Overwatch when it came out, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Overwatch wasn't really based on narratives, and it didn't need to hire writers. And now they kind of do, and the writing's bad, and the objectives for the 3 missions are just very plain. Like, defend this thing, escort this person, attack this extraordinarily bullet sponge boss. Is this like the launch trailer?
Maybe.
This will be the ads they put on TV and whatever. We interrupt the BJ is getting smacked 10-0 to tell you that Starfield is now available.
Half the people in the stadium are like, oh, neat.
What?
Watching the Blue Jays, it just pops up on the fucking big board. They're like, oh, it's better than looking at the score.
I can barely hear you, by the way.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
No, my microphone's been messed up recently.
So is mine, actually. This is such a nothing trailer because, like, It's just your traditional, like, TV ad, live action TV ad.
I like the live action stuff. I remember the live action Halo ones were always awesome.
They did like, not a live action one, but they did like a big launch trailer for Halo 5. That was cool.
Yeah.
The one with Knights of
ODST.
Sidonia. Muse. It's like the only good thing from Halo 5. It's like half of the reason I'm so into Muse.
Starfield is ever
thought the
so
multiplayer was
close,
alright.
and Enon, thank you so much for that.
Little
spectacular
try-hardy, though.
performance. Really appreciate you coming all the way for this.
It might be on my end.
It's
It is
true.
on my end.
Just
I'm at
over a
47
week,
volume.
Fans will start to play Starfield in early access on Xbox and PC.
So I'm not-
I've been lucky enough to
I'm
start
good?
playing
Yeah, you're
it.
good. It was
You
me.
tell us,
Actually, you're
I'm not
the bit
allowed
yelled,
to
if
say
anything.
anything about it. Yes, exactly. All right, well, guys,
Immediate.
Oh my god!
thank you very much, guys. Really,
I want to
disappointing.
play GTA 6!
That's just so disappointing. This is such a special night for so many developers, and it's really disappointing to see someone
That was some
act
cringe.
that way. But we're going to move right on with the show.
He was trying
Got a
to
lot
be
of
that
great
guy
games to
from the
show
Game
you.
Awards, and it just didn't work.
Really,
I
it
love
just
that
is
kid so much.
sad
He's
to me to
so
see something like that
funny.
happen tonight. We're here
He's
to
so
celebrate
funny.
games,
I
this community, and how
hope
much they
Jeff
mean to
brings
us,
him
so
for the Game
without
Awards.
further ado,
He won't. He hates
I
him.
want to move right on with the show because we've got a lot to show you. And the good news, Gamescom, is we have someone very special here who can be here to talk about Starfield. Please join me in welcoming to Opening Night Live in Gamescom for the first time ever, one of our industry's greatest creators, the director and executive producer of Bethesda Game Studios. That's right, Todd Howard, everybody.
Is he in platform shoes? Dude, how old is Todd Howard?
He's like 50-something now. He looks good, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, he's 53. He doesn't look like he's 53.
He looks
Thank you
like
so much
40,
for coming all
you know?
this way to Gamescom. We have a lot to talk
Dude, it's
about.
all the
Starfield, but
he
first of all,
just
is
like
this
stopped
true? This is
aging
your
when Skyrim
first
came out.
ever time
That's why
to-
he
That's
pre-released
true.
it.
It is my
True.
first Gamescom, and you were right. You said how great the crowd is here.
I love this
And
man.
it really-
Like, he's the snake oil salesman, but I can't help but love him.
It's like the guy
and
that did the
just all
original
the
Fables,
fans
right?
that come here. for
Peter
this
Molyneux.
biggest- the biggest
Yeah,
convention.
you're
in
like, I
gaming
know
to
I'm
celebrate
like
games,
you're lying to me,
and I
but
figured,
you know, give me
it is
more.
our first
Your
new franchise
your charm
in over
is just
25
inescapable.
Years, so if I was going to come, it's for Starfield.
Well, we all welcome you to Gamescom in Germany, and we're all very excited to step into this new world, Starfield, and the next week, early access. Set up for people, why did you want to make this game, Starfield? Why did you want to create a new world?
I think like a lot of gamers out there, we have dreamt of a game where we look to the skies and we can blast off into space and explore. We love to make games where we can explore these worlds. We've done.
It's so funny he was how pissed off he was. I'm just gonna mute this a minute. The way he was so pissed off with the guy that invaded the stage, he was like, "Are you serious? Are you
like, come on,
serious,
dude.
dog? We're
it in a
doing this
fun way.
again?"
Imagine if he said, "Welcome, Todd Howard," and that kid walked out from the back.
That would have been so funny. And now introducing Bill Clinton.
About the game, but I know there's a lot you want people to discover when they play it. What did you bring here to Gamescom?
Yeah, it's really cool. We've built a 300-person seat theater where we're actually showing the beginning of the game. And you start out as a miner, and you touch this artifact that affects you in some way, where you see a bit into space-time, and then you get to create your own character. Our games are about creating and being whoever you want, and then you're off on adventure.
I just want
Yes, let's talk a
Be a
little bit
pirate,
about
dude.
this
That's-
adventure. I know, people have been
A
wondering
space
kind
pirate.
If I
Yeah,
had a
like-
what
dollar
you're going to
for
be
every
about to
time
create
somebody
your character,
crashed
which is
Jeff
something that
Keighley's
I know-
show,
I saw
I'd
you
have
on the internet
$2.
this week, created
But
you.
it's
I
weird it
think.
happened
That's
twice.
when we tweeted a picture, they somehow
They're
figured
pretty
out.
A lot of
much.
things on the internet. I don't know. I'm not sure that's real.
Well, the thing is, I think you could literally create, whoever you want, and then enroll yourself into this adventure. And tell us about sort of how the adventure starts. What can we expect?
Well, you jump off. You're joining Constellation, which are the last kind of group of space explorers, like NASA meets Indiana Jones searching for these artifacts. But the story goes a lot of places. The game has a lot of surprises that we haven't talked about. I don't want to spoil them here, but really, really happy with how the story turned out and where it goes.
Yeah, it's such an epic experience, and you and your team have done so much for this industry, and the fact that you guys have worked through COVID, building this, and coming on the other end, we're so excited for everyone to get a chance to play it. So thank
It's
you
funny
for all
though,
you've done
but
for
he's showing off
everyone.
Starfield,
Todd
which is like
Howard.
probably one of
Thank
the
you.
biggest games
Can't wait
of the
for you to
last
play
few
the game.
years. And some
Thanks
guy
so
just
much,
comes
Todd.
up,
Really appreciate
yeah,
it."
this shit sucks, we want GTA 6!
All right, well, tonight is largely focused on
Am I the
announced
only
games,
person in
but
the
we do
world
have
that
a few
doesn't like Grand
surprises
Theft Auto?
along the way, and next it's time for the
Pretty
global
much.
reveal
I
of the
haven't
third
played any of
installment in
them.
a franchise that is
I'm
very
probably the only
related to
person in the world that
Gamescom
hasn't
fans.
played any of them.
Here we go.
Like I just get so bored so quick in those games.
Is this Assassin's Creed?
Bandai Namco.
Oh, okay. You're ahead of me then. It looked like Assassin's Creed Origins for a minute.
Oh, it's
Supermassive! Oh shit. Aren't they the Until Dawn guys?
Yeah. I believe so.
But yeah, the Overwatch missions. They're Overwatch has never needed to focus on writing, but now that they have like a bunch of cutscenes and whatnot, and a bunch of dialogue, the bad writing's really showing in a way that it never did when it was just a sicky multiplayer game.
Yeah, like now they actually have to give
They have
Tracer
to
lines.
try. Yeah. Oh my god, she's so annoying in the game. She's so stereotypical and annoying. This is like that Batman Arkham Asylum where you need to hide from Scarecrow.
Oh, that was my favorite part of the game.
That was such a cool part of the game.
Actually, just replayed Arkham City.
So good, isn't it?
I prefer Asylum, but still good.
A lot of people will prefer Asylum. I understand, because Asylum's more focused. But City is my favorite.
That's right, Little Nightmares 3.
I still think
And joining me
Origins
now
is my
are
favorite.
Corley
Origins,
from
I love
Bandai
Origins
Namco
as
to
well,
tell us
actually.
more. Lucas, thank you so much. It's great to have you back
But
here at Gamescom
anyway,
to announce another Little Nightmares.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah,
feels
it's
like it's
really
been like
great to
10
be
of
back.
these.
We're very excited to announce Little Nightmares 3 tonight. The franchise has a long history.
I guess
with,
they're popular.
With the show. I mean, that's where we
What?
announced the first two games. So for us, it was
Like
definitely the best
this
place
is the third one, right?
to reveal Little Nightmares 3 to the world.
I never
We
played Little
appreciate you
Nightmares.
bringing us this news. It looks incredible. Corley, I see we saw two characters in that reveal trailer. Can you tell us a bit more about them?
Yeah, sure. Hi, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here to present you Little Nightmares 3. So yeah, as you have seen, we have two.
Oh, apparently the guy that
characters.
ran
We
up
have
on
two
stage
players
just
as well, so
goes
you'll be able to play
up
both
on
in single
places in
player or
Germany and
online
does
co-op
it
if you
at, like,
want, and
different
play
live
inside
shows.
those spheres with a friend.
I was like this whole thing.
I'm
Now,
still
I saw a
guessing
lot
he
of
did
cool new
it
places
here
in the
because
trailer.
it
Can you
was
tell us a bit
a
about
Bill
sort of
Clinton
the
kid thing.
setting for these two characters?
Yeah, so
Right?
our
That's
two new
why he
characters
said
are Lo
Bill
and
Clinton
Amber.
wants to play
They are
GTA
trapped in a
6.
place
Did he
is
say
called
that?
Spiral.
Yeah.
The
I thought he just
cluster
said
of
we want
disturbing
GTA
places,
6.
And they will have to work
I don't
together,
know, I'm-
survive in a world full of danger.
I don't think
and
he
full of
said Bill Clinton.
illusions.
I said
And
Bill
they will
Clinton
also
because it's like,
have
oh, it's
to
another Bill Clinton
find a
kid.
way out of the
Yeah, the
lower.
guy from The Verge
So
said
yeah,
that.
I can't wait to have you put your hands
Tom
on
Warren.
Warren.
the
He has me
2024.
yocked, by the
Excellent.
way.
We don't have to wait too long.
I'm
It's
yocked by him.
2024.
I'm surprised I'm not.
Lucas, I know
He
that's
is
not
a
all because you're kind
douche,
of expanding
actually.
the Little Nightmares world with something more. Tell us a bit about that tonight.
Yes, we have one more surprise. So in addition to revealing Little
I
Nightmares
think I
3,
called him out for like
I'm very
yelling
excited to
about
announce,
something
our
because he
first
does that.
podcast series.
And,
It's called The
he blocked
Sounds
me
of
'cause
Nightmares, and
he
it's an
couldn't take the
original
criticism.
story. It's composed of 6 episodes, and we are releasing
I
the
don't- I
first
get
2
this.
episodes tonight. So
But yeah, going back to what I was saying about Overwatch before I got distracted by this trailer, the fact that they have to actually give these characters dialogue with more than like simple voice lines, it's not well written, and the objectives are just very basic. It's certified mid, the Overwatch story missions.
Black Myth Wukong
Oh,
Game Science in
okay.
China. Based on the classic
I wanna play this
16th century
game.
Chinese novel Journey to the West, here is a brand new look at the gameplay of this incredible action RPG.
Has he got no head?
graphical error or...
Graphical error?
Do you imagine if they just like owned the graphical error and put it in the trailer?
That's so I'm guessing it's a character thing, but it's even funnier if it's just not. And it's supposed to be a head, and there is no head. How long is this supposed to be? Like 2 hours?
Is it 2 hours long?
They usually get 2 hours, right? The Game Awards is like 3 hours. So this is supposed to be like 2, right?
Hopefully they have enough content for 2 hours.
They usually have like a fuck ton of interviews and shit. I feel like his Gamescom shows are typically better than his E3 time shows. His not E3 shows, the Summer Game Fest, whatever. These are typically better.
Summer Games Fest wasn't too brutal this year.
I thought Summer Game Fest was actually like the worst of the conferences of the summer. Simply just because of how poorly paced it was. Take a Twitch survey. How about you fucking suck my dick?
That kind of reminded me of Wulong.
Was that game good? Because like I sucked too much to get to the part where we could co-op it, if you remember.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, but the final boss was like the final 2 hours was the easiest part of the game.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's pretty normal stuff going on here.
Normal stuff. Is this like a horror game, I guess?
I don't know, but... Dude, that would suck.
What, getting your chest cut open? Nah, bloody ugly, mate.
Fucking lose your arms too? Come on. Do one, not the other.
Is this the Cyberpunk DLC? No, the gun game's way too good for that.
I mean, for...
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, the gun game's way too good for it to be Cyberpunk.
Hey, I like Cyberpunk.
I love Cyberpunk, but the gun game is ass.
I'm excited for the update that's coming with Phantom Liberty.
I am definitely gonna play it. I just don't know if I'm gonna do it day one because it comes out like, a few weeks after Starfield, and I probably won't finish it at that point. And also Assassin's Creed Mirage is coming out the week after. And fucking hell am I excited for Assassin's Creed Mirage. Oh, this is like the Age of Empires remake or whatever.
Yeah. This is all my buddy does with his off time. He's out fighting the fires.
I wish like I could be good at these strategy games. Have you seen what's been going on with these fucking fires? They're mad.
He's
like,
in...
Koyona and Yellowknife are basically just getting fucking destroyed.
He's in Kelowna right now.
That's wild. I hope he's safe. Well, as safe as you can be.
He's sending me pictures from his camp. You can see the fires in the background.
It's so bad. I went to Koyona on holiday when I was like 5 years old. And there was a resort in West Koyona that got totally destroyed by the fire.
Yeah, my uncle's house got done in too.
Sorry, what?
My uncle lives there. His house is burnt.
It wasn't the one that I stayed at, which was also in West Koyona. It might have also been burned, but I have not heard of it being burned. But it was like, oh wow, okay. This is hitting places that I used to go to. Because, you know, I grew up in Chilliwack.
Yeah.
Which is like,
the fires are absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane.
What a great
I feel like it would
surprise
be
Age of
worse being
Empires
in like
4
Yellow Knight
Anniversary
though,
Edition,
because you've got to go
award-winning
like
game
20
on
hours
PC
to
is
even
now
escape.
available on
Well,
Xbox
my buddy,
consoles today.
Patty,
That's
he was
right.
just down from Alberta for a week there. His
All right,
sister's up in
next
Yellowknife.
we have
She's a
something
nurse.
Extremely special.
They
I
got
assume
they
she
all got
evacuated, right?
evacuated.
Iconic filmmakers of all
The whole town
time
got
in the
evacuated.
house. The director
I believe
behind
they even told you to
legendary
go to
films
Edmonton or
such
some
as
shit.
300, Man of Steel,
She's
and
just staying
Army
with
of the
him out
Dead.
in
He's
Grand
come
Prairie.
all the way
Wait,
to
did he say Zack
Gamescom
Snyder?
to talk about his new film Rebel Moon, which is on Netflix December 22nd.
I wanna see this.
Gamescom, please give a warm welcome
Movies
to the
com.
one and only Zack
Dude,
Snyder.
Zack Snyder comes out. He's like, we're reimagining Kirby.
Go and see Blue Beetle. Didn't he say he was making like a Rebel Moon RPG, like video game RPG?
Yeah,
He might be showing that off.
Oh yeah.
I like Zack Snyder.
A lot of his movies have a little bit too much.
Thanks for coming to
The
Gamescom.
reach of his
Thanks for having
movies
me out,
sometimes
Depp,
exceeds
and
his grasp,
thanks,
but I
Gamescom.
respect him as a filmmaker.
How you guys doing? This is awesome. Wow, what a great crowd. It's insane.
He's not used to like being in a room of people that are just happy to be there.
Great to have you here. I know you've been a gamer for
He's
your
like,
whole life.
Yeah, I've been a gamer, and I
Typically when I'm at
love
the events of my
the
movies,
idea of
everybody
coming to
thinks they
Gamescom. I was
fucking
like,
suck.
That blew my mind, and
But
so
yeah, usually
we were
people
like,
that get
let's go
pissed at
check
me
them
about
out, and
Superman.
I thought I'd come over here.
This
and
is
would
a
be great
nice
opportunity to
change.
talk
People
about
were
the new
cheering
project,
and
Rebel
clapping.
Moon.
Dude, a guy gave me a high five like 10 minutes ago. I could have
Maybe
cried.
The world premiere of the trailer, which is coming up in just a second.
Yeah,
I do feel
moments
for him,
away.
and
Okay,
obviously
well,
the
let's
circumstances of
kind
him
of roll it
leaving
back, though,
Justice
'cause I wanna
League
talk
were
about this IP,
horrible,
Rebel
and
Moon.
nobody
It's
should
really a
ever have
whole
to go through
universe
that.
You've created, and we're going to get into that in a minute.
I like the
What was
Justice
the
League.
original
No, but you know what
inspiration
happened
for
to...
creating this
He
Yeah,
had to
yeah,
leave the
his
production.
daughter, right?
Yeah, his daughter
Fan
killed
of,
herself.
team building movies.
it's-
Dirty
It's
Dozen, Magnificent Seven.
it was a horrible
Also, I was a
situation.
huge fan of
And of
this
course, Twitter doesn't
adult
care.
illustrated
No,
fantasy
Twitter doesn't
magazine called Heavy Metal. And I was
But
everything in there just blew my
I
mind.
am glad he got to
And I
finish
really
that
loved,
film
like, how
years
intense
later.
it was and how crazy it was and the worlds that it introduced me to.
I mean,
Yeah,
obviously,
Snyder
thought,
the,
pretty
the,
good.
the Snyder Cut
And my
movie,
awesome
the
partners at
Snyder
Netflix
Cut
were like,
movement
"Go
was a
do it."
little bit
And so,
mad.
I got
Dude, I want to
make this
I want a
movie.
recut of
You've
Sucker
got
Punch.
Quite the cast, and I know Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, Hopkins plays.
I'm glad he
the
got to
robot,
finish it,
Amazing
but
robot.
I understand
and
why
it's
he wasn't
insane
in a mental
ensemble,
state
and of
to
course, Sophia Boutella
finish
is
Justice
really the
League at
heart of
that
the movie,
point.
and you'll see her just kicking ass through the entire film, so it's fun.
If we
And
can get
what
a
I
Zack
love
Snyder
about- yeah,
Sucker Punch
it's-
cut,
you'll
I'd be
see it
okay
in
with
just
that.
seconds, but there's even more than
Was
just
there
the films.
studio
and part of the
interference
reason we
about
wanted to
that?
have you here at Gamescom is I know you're
Probably.
kind of expanding on the films with a
I'm
whole
not aware
universe
there's another
of
cut.
things that are going to be, narratively linked to what you're doing.
I
with
think he
the,
said something
movies.
forever
Tell us a
ago
bit
about
what's
it.
in store.
Yeah, we're also super excited to reveal that we're making a video game for
Here we
Rebel
go.
Moon, and the game we're developing with Super Evil Megacorp, and it'll expand the.
I knew
Rebel
this
Moon
wasn't just going to
universe.
be about a movie.
It takes place. Like,
It's not only on Netflix,
right
by the
after
way.
the
It is
events
getting a
of the
limited
two
theatrical
movies.
release.
And it really is a. I've been
So it's a
talking to
sequel.
those guys and really interacting with them. The ideas
The
they
movie?
have.
No,
and
it's a
way
new
they
one.
No,
expand
the game. The game
universe
is a
just
sequel to
unbelievable, and
the
I'm super excited about
to
it.
the movie.
You'll be able to like pick your rebel and then go on missions, and it's like one and two players in a co-op. Yeah, and it's crazy. But we're just starting to talk about a bunch of other crazy ideas inside the game, so it's really fun, and that's coming. So keep your eye out for more.
All
of that.
right, well, we love it. The films, the game, and more. But let's roll it back to the movie because we are going to get a first look now at this incredible film, part 1 and part 2, right?
Yep. So this little trailer we put together, a little tease of the universe. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I can't wait for you to check it out right now.
Let's check it out. The world premiere of the trailer for Rebel Moon. Zack Snyder, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Netflix.
The service that everybody is either cancelled or is leeching off somebody else.
Welcome to Netflix. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, didn't they crack down on leeching?
Do you know the story?
Dude, they cracked down
of
on
Princess
everything.
Lisa? In myth, she was called the Redeemer. The It was said this child would stop the madness of war.
Has there been a trailer for this before, or
To
no?
usher in a
Not
new age
sure.
of peace
I
and
haven't seen it, if there has been.
I was given memories of a world I will never
I love the fact that all of it is in slow-mo, because it's Zack
loyalty
Snyder.
to a king I cannot
The
serve.
whole movie's in slow-mo.
He doesn't know how to
Love
make
for
movies
a
in
child.
like 1.0 speed.
I could not save.
Can you imagine if Zack Snyder directed Dune? That movie would be 9 hours long.
You know what? I would watch that. Probably wouldn't be as good. Because as much as I like Zack Snyder's movies, they're not as good as Villeneuve's.
I am a child of war.
Well, it's adaptions, right?
I was taught that love is weakness.
Yeah, but you still gotta put in a lot of work to adapt something, and Villeneuve definitely put in his own vision.
Justice and
But then-
revenge.
Yeah, this movie can look kind of wild though.
Yeah, it does look pretty wild. I wonder what the budget on this was.
One moment.
Like
I do love
$300 million, and it's going straight to Netflix after like
More than
1 week.
$7.
1 week of release in limited theaters, and then it just goes straight to Netflix. $300 million.
You and I both know fear.
And then Netflix wonder why they're in financial trouble.
Let's show them that we're not afraid. Let's show them we are more than the shackles that bind us.
Dude, jump on the eagle. Do it. Yeah.
Yeah!
Peak.
This is good. It looks like Star Wars if they didn't fuck it up.
Could you imagine if Zack Snyder directed a Star Wars movie? That franchise might be worth.
Boy, can you imagine the levels of discourse around a Zack Snyder Star Wars movie?
Did at least he'd give Rey a full quarterstaff lightsaber.
Protect each other. We show them no mercy.
Who among you is willing to die for what you believe?
Part 1. Oh my goodness, it's like 4 months after. I thought it would be like 2 years between the films. Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
That looks insane. I cannot wait to play that game. All right, well, now we're going to move on to something that is very long awaited because sometimes good things do come to those who wait. It's been a number of years since we last heard an update on Crimson Desert, the new open world action adventure from Pearl Abyss in South Korea. Well, that changes tonight because the team has prepared.
Zack
a
Snyder
very
is within
special
50 meters
gameplay
of Todd
update
Howard
trailer
right now.
to share with the world first. You're at Gamescom. Enjoy.
That's just a pretty wild thing. What is this, The Witcher 4? What is this? This is a game show? Show us the games, Keegan, not movies. I'll give him a pass for Rebel Moon, because that looks really good. But now you're doing Kylo Rex.
Sorry, I'm back. I was on the phone.
Yeah, what is this? Is this Witcher 4 or something?
I think it said Korean game. So I don't think it's The Witcher, but it looks good. Is this an MMO? Please tell me it's not an MMO.
Probably is an MMO. Oh my god, snooze the fucking ad break.
Because if this isn't an MMO, I'm completely down.
This looks like a more boring Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is a bit
That's
of an
impossible.
accomplishment. I was gonna say that is something of an accomplishment to make a more
literally
boring Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Come on, he's doing like magic stuff. We saw him on a horse. The armor looks cool. You can drift your horse.
To be fair, there were parts of Valhalla I liked. It was just too long.
Okay, come on, that's cooler than Valhalla.
I think this is an MMO.
I hate that. There's only one MMO in my life, and that's Final Fantasy 14.
Alright, shut up, Jordan.
Have you heard about Final Fantasy?
Have you heard of the 3-hour, level 60 free trial? Looks like an RPG, not an MMO. It might be. It looks like Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It literally looks like a copy of Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
This looks cool. He's fighting a Registeel right now.
So you know what I really want to play is the Immortals of Avium game. Avium? Avium? I want to play that. Didn't that come out like today?
I think it's on tomorrow. Or today, maybe.
I want to play that.
I don't know, but this looks sick. It's Crimson Desert.
I think that's an MMO.
Hey, what's up, Gamescom? It's Ice-T. I've hooked up with my favorite game in the world, Payday, and I have my own
something I love more than anything. It's 7 out of 10 games.
And you know I know a lot about heists in real life, all right? It launches September 21st. Here's a world premiere first look.
Okay, so here's the deal. The components are kept
Sorry,
in
what is this?
security cooling containers somewhere in the storage yard. The clock starts ticking as soon as the components are out in the open. So you need to haul ass to get them.
I think he was talking about Immortals of Avium, not Payday, Kyrex. But I have never played Payday. I have the game pre-ordered, this game, on my Xbox, because it's coming to Game Pass. But,
Payday is only fun if you have 3 friends with you.
Alright, well, then fucking hop on it then.
But Payday 3 is coming out soon.
Yeah, it's September, right? Like 21st or so? So, like, 3 weeks after Starfield, I might be like 10% done.
3 weeks after Starfield, I'm on the first planet, haven't left Character Creator. I keep downloading mods.
I'm playing on Xbox because I honestly don't think my PC is powerful enough for mods.
I might pick up a new card this week. Not sure.
I don't have the money for that right now. I mean, I could, but it would not be a smart financial decision. Then again, I am the king of making bad financial decisions.
It is the 21st.
Yais? What do you mean, yais? Assassin's Creed! Assassin's Creed!
كم مضى منذ رحيلك عن بغداد؟
أعوام لا أذكر مقدارها.
Vanilla Ice is my favorite Payday character.
Well, I genuinely cannot afford it. It would be a horrible financial decision.
Yeah, I took 4 jobs so I could take a week and a half off.
You're only taking a week and a half off? Fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a week and a half off.
You might be done about 5% in that time. I'm looking forward to Starfield, but I am a bit concerned about the amount of procedural generation. I hope it's good, but the worst parts of Oblivion and Skyrim were the parts that were procedurally generated, which is what has me concerned.
I just want to run around being a space park selling space crack.
I feel like it's gonna get a mixed reception. Whether I like it is another thing entirely, but I think it's gonna get a fairly mixed reception.
I think it'll be fine.
1,000 planets just feels like it's gonna be too bloated. Oh my god, can you fuck off with the ad breaks? Apparently you can only snooze it 3 times, so it's gonna happen at some point. IGN posting free game codes in chat. Okay, well some random bot spammer is gonna get to it quicker. Anyway, this is gonna be great. I can't wait for this. And yes, they did move it up a week.
There you have it, Assassin's Creed Mirage, which marks a return to the Middle East for the series, offering an immersive and authentic experience.
I'm surprised it took him this long to return in the Middle East.
Trailer, you can be transported to 9th century Baghdad when the game launches on October 5th. Big month in October.
I mean, they're not really a fan of
now I would like to
reusing
introduce
settings.
you to our co-host tonight for ONL. Please
Like, there's
welcome
so many
Jasmine.
different
We're
areas
getting
of time.
Japan in the next AC game.
Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for having
The problem
me.
with Japan and China
And
is like
hello,
it's gonna be like a
everyone.
more fantasy
I'm so
AC
excited to be
instead of
with
like a
all the
grounded
fans
AC, and
here
I
at
kind of
Gamescom
want a
this year.
grounded AC,
I
which
have
is why I
to
want
be
Middle
your
East.
guide for tonight for all those great things happening right here at Gamescom.
We kind of had Assassin's Creed China. One of my favorite Assassins.
The mobile
And
game
if you
section.
can join us in
Yeah.
Cologne this year,
But the mobile
don't
game's probably
worry,
gonna be terrible.
you never have to
Ezio's
miss
disciple.
any of the events
She's really
this
cool.
week.
Oh, you mean the
Gamescom
2D
now
one,
to
the
discover
Xiaoyun
what
one.
world
Yeah.
the industry has in store for you. And
But
if you
the
ready
next
to vote for
major
the
AC
games,
game is set in Japan.
Then visit now.gamescom.global and cast your vote.
Right, yeah, but I mean like semi-grounded,
The
right?
awards
Not
will
like
be
the
celebrated
silly
this
RPG
Friday
stuff. I
at
mean
3
like the,
p.m.
you know,
If
you're
you
going
want
through a
to
city,
join the
gate in the
adventure
crowd
and
sort
win
of stuff.
pretty cool
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what I
not,
miss. That's what I
not
rate
whatever the
this.
hell Valhalla
Then
was.
go to the
Yeah,
topics
I enjoyed Valhalla for what it
Gamescom
was.
now
I just
to
thought
play
it was way too
text
long, and I just kind of
adventure
missed
of the
what
show.
made Assassin's Creed Assassin's
You
Creed.
can also
It was
enjoy
worse Odyssey.
all day
Oh yeah, I liked Odyssey.
and tune in to
Odyssey's much the
Gamescom
same as
Preview
Valhalla, but I just thought it was
podcast
more
by
polished
IGN
and more
on Twitch or YouTube.
just better.
Interesting.
Just join
Yeah.
the conversation by using
I,
But they
I,
could've
I thought the
called
Greek
it-
stuff was more
20
interesting than the
free online.
Viking stuff.
Plus,
They could have
there will
called
be
Assassin's
more
Creed Odyssey
announcements
literally
from
anything
The
else and
problem
made it
with
not
Vikings
Assassin's
is obviously
area
Vikings
in
are
the
fucking
world
cool, right?
in the Gamescom
I'm probably
Awesome
descended from them,
Industry
considering I have
tomorrow at
ginger.
8
But
p.m. And later this week, tune
I
in
liked Odyssey.
to
Okay,
the
boss, gonna
Gamescom
capture
Preview
you on
podcast
Twitter.
and check out the Gamescom Cosplay Awards live from
But
Cologne.
anyway, Vikings are
Germany
very
on Sunday
interesting,
at
right?
3 p.m.
And probably
I
my
highly
ancestors.
recommended this section.
But
so check out Gamescom now.
we all know
for
what
all
Vikings
those
are,
fantastic
right? We've
features.
seen loads of
Thank
Viking
you so
stuff.
much, and
God
back
of
to
War
you,
is basically Vikings these days. Skyrim was Vikings.
Thank you, Jasmine.
There was a history Viking series.
Well, now I'm joined
like years
by
ago.
the one and only Harada-san.
Like, we all know
the
about
creator of
Vikings.
Tekken,
The Greek stuff was
and
like
Michael,
way
the producer
cooler.
of Tekken. You guys have come all this way from Japan to deliver something special to Gamescom.
Yeah.
What do we got, Harada?
そうですね、
I love that shirt.
バトルシステムの
Oh my god, I
話を
love
してい
that
るので
shirt.
今日は皆さんのために、全く新しいモードの情報を持ってきました。
So up until now, we've been mostly showing off the battle mechanics and new gameplay, but today we have an all-new mode to show you today.
はい、ですね、鉄拳はもちろん今回も、三島サーガを描いた、鉄拳のキャラクターの壮大なストーリーモードはあるんですけども、
Tekken's got such a wild story,
特に
bro.
欧米では、失われてしまっ
Not
た
really my thing.
アーケード体験の、ストーリーが体験できる、プレイヤー中心のですね、ストーリーモードっていうのを、最新の AI ラーニングシステムを使って、すごい臨場感のある、ベテランからニューカマーまで楽しめるような、そういう新しいモードをちょっと今日はお見せしたいなと思います。
Of course, Tekken 8 will have the story mode covering the Mishima storyline and the arc that the players expect up until now. But this brand new mode is kind of the story that focuses on you as a player. And it covers the arcade scene, which is a classical atmosphere that people our generation actually got to experience firsthand, but maybe some of the newer gamers out there haven't. So this will cover that. As you progress through that storyline, you'll experience some all-new gameplay that actually has some AI kind of infused learning aspects to it. And it's really exciting, and we hope that you'll enjoy it.
All right, well, let's take a look at the brand new trailer for Tekken 8. Thanks, guys.
Oh, fuck's sake. I don't want to do an ad break.
Dude, during Tekken. You don't care about Tekken.
It's not an ad break for me, it's an ad break for viewers. There's way more than there used to be. I think Twitch are like mandating that you do more.
Yeah, Twitch is kind of turning into a hellhole.
Yo, Kicks, I don't need the $50 million bag. Like, 50,000 and I'll be over it, alright? my massive community, we love it.
Let's go.
I don't think you can. I think it's part of the affiliate contract.
Yeah, I think it's forced.
But I would recommend some, not all, but some things will give you, can't think of the name. Some ad blocks. What? What's so funny?
This. Jesus Christ.
What's so funny?
The fucking little creator mode, make a little chibi character and go I can participate in fake tournaments.
Okay. But no, I think part of your affiliate agreement is that you need to have ads, so look for an ad block with I still can't think of the word. Look for an ad block that has an option to block Twitch ads. And I hope this is not violating terms of service by saying this. And if so, just forgive me, good boss. But move to kick boss, huh? There you go.
Move to kick.
I don't get it. Is it the second thing? Oh, move to kick! Oh, I'm so fucking stupid. God, I'm tired. Move to kick, as in the streaming service. I
They
mean,
sponsor Alfa Romeo, a midfield team.
Ask them to give me a bag. Ask them to give me a bag, and I'll do
I'm
it.
now joined by Shelby Carlton and Dave.
I'll do it when they give me a bag.
On
Oh, fuck
November
off,
10th,
Sledgehammer!
Call of Duty
Vanguard
Modern
was shit!
Warfare 3 arrives, and
Ooh!
you guys are gonna be the first
All the progression just carries over from Modern Warfare 2.
It's literally the same game. All the maps are maps in the 2009 Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah,
It's just a
I'm fine with that.
DLC.
Awesome to be here.
Dude, I played so much Call of Duty.
Is the complete
You gotta have new maps though. Otherwise, why aren't you just playing Modern Warfare 2?
all from the original
do.
Modern Warfare 2. These maps have been modernized.
No.
with
Raven
new
is easily the
gameplay
worst
features.
Call of Duty studio.
We
I
also
fucking
have
hate Raven. They're the
open
worst.
world zombies.
Vanguard was
This is our
terrible.
largest
No,
zombies. Yeah,
they're the worst.
yeah.
They're horrible.
Their gun balance isn't horrible.
This is our largest zombies offering ever, and for the first time, it's set in the Modern Warfare universe. And of course, this year we were
Vanguard's
bringing a huge
campaign was like just a
innovation to
bunch
the
of
Call Duty
flashbacks. I
campaign.
fucking
Yes,
hated
let's
it.
talk a bit about the campaign, Shelby. Makarov, I know, is
World
gonna
War II was
factor into
decent.
This. See him over there. Tell us a bit about what is the storyline. What can we expect?
That was Raven Software.
For the first
Oh
time
my
for Call
god,
of
you
Duty
said
this year,
Raven,
we're
not
doing
Sledgehammer.
a direct sequel. You know, Modern Warfare 2, they added
I'm
a
done.
lot
Sorry.
of interesting
No, right.
questions
Raven.
in their
Yeah, I
story,
loved Cold War.
and
Cold War was
Sledgehammer
great.
Games is so excited
This
to
is
work
Sledgehammer
with
that's
Infinity
making
Ward
this,
on
not
the
Raven.
campaign to
So,
answer some of those
as
questions
long as it's
and
got
bring you Modern
DMZ,
Warfare 3. And one of those answers,
best
he's
game
actually
mode.
standing right behind you. He is Makarov. He is
Someone
our
is too
infamous
tired.
antagonist. He
I've
is
been up since the
bold,
middle of the
he is
night, dog.
calculated, and he is trying to bring the world to the brink of war, but not if.
I bet it's gonna be a bunch of
Has anything to
Makarov
say about it. We're
flashbacks.
just so excited to get this campaign into the players' hands.
All right, well, we are going to see a.
Dude, that was one of the
campaign
funniest
level,
things in
but
Modern
first,
Warfare 3. All the
Dave, I wanna talk
flashbacks
about
and the
something
other
you're
guy was
doing
there the
I'm
whole
talking about
time.
Vanguard.
Missions. What are those?
So
Vanguard
Call of
was
Duty is
basically
known
entirely
for
flashbacks.
epic cinematic stories. As
That's
Shelby
kind of
talked
how you have to do it.
about.
We
This
all
year,
know
Modern
how World War
Warfare
II
We're
ended.
introducing a new innovation.
No,
Unless you watch the
I feel
History
like
Channel.
I feel like
That's
Call of
gonna
Duty
allow
World War
players
II's
to
campaign was
interact
better.
with that story like never before.
Call of Duty
Yeah,
World War
Call of
II's
Duty World
campaign
War
wasn't very
II was
good.
god
Open
awful,
combat
It
dude.
wasn't very
missions are
good, but it was better
player-directed.
than Vanguard's.
They
I thought
allow
Vanguard's
the
was
audience
terrible.
to play the game the way they want to play it. So if you're like me,
Even
you like
like the
stealth,
original Call
you
of Duty
can
games that
go
were in
in
World War
quiet,
II,
you
those
can
are good
equip,
campaigns.
suppress weapons, complete all the objectives without the enemies ever knowing.
So no,
you're
I do
there.
not
But
agree
if
you
wanna
need to
go in
do a
loud,
series of
You can
flashbacks.
strap on armor plates.
I thought Vanguard's
you can
campaign was
go
terrible.
and hit the enemy head on, and open combat missions will support it. You can leverage vehicles. You can leverage tacticals, lethals. You can even use your favorite kill streak.
Yep, I can't snooze this ad break because I've
Open
already
combat
snoozed it 3
missions
times.
are really important to our campaign story, and they're going to work seamlessly.
Sorry,
with
ad
those
breaks come in. I
epic
can't do anything
cinematic
about it.
missions that Call of Duty
The
fans
snooze
know
button's
and
grayed
love.
out.
And tonight we want to show you an exclusive
Eat
first
shit,
look
Twitch.
at one of these epic cinematic missions.
Okay, set it up for us, Shelby. What are we going to see? This is the start of the game, almost, right?
Yeah, so this is a sneak peek of the very first level of Modern Warfare 3. This is called Operation
I hope the campaign's good.
I've heard that the
check it out.
campaign
Here you
was
go.
supposed
Call
to
of
be a
Duty,
DLC
Gamescom
for
first.
Modern
Thanks,
Warfare
guys.
2. Because do you remember they said they weren't doing a Call of Duty this year?
Yeah. Well, it's just Modern Warfare 2 with extra stuff. Like,
Yeah,
that's all it is. It's
yeah. They
basically
said they
DLC.
weren't doing a Call of Duty game this year, and this is essentially what they were going to do. It was going to be a second year of Modern Warfare 2 content, with including a new campaign, DLC.
Honestly, I'd be okay if they just keep updating.
But they wanted to
Modern
charge
Warfare.
$70. They just wanted to charge $70.
Yeah.
That was the eyes? Oh, you didn't get an ad? Okay, good. It was telling me ad break in 1 minute, and it was graying out the option to snooze it, so. Oh, sorry, you mean the, I'm fucking dumb.
DLC?
Yeah, the DLC argument. They said they weren't gonna make a Call of Duty in 2023, and the next one was gonna be Treyarch's in 2024. The next Black Ops.
I'm just gonna keep playing
I
Modern
heard
Warfare.
the next Black Ops is going to be in the Iraq War. I cannot wait for Polygon's take on that. Have you played 6 Days in For You yet? Or for
Yeah,
YouTube?
Yeah, it's very good.
It's still in early access, I heard. I heard it's kind of rough, but...
It's rough, but like...
We need to take the Fortnite model and just update the same game over time. I strongly disagree. I strongly disagree.
I agree with that.
I'll tell you why I disagree. Because... It's just not how it's supposed to be, you know? It's supposed to be different games and different campaigns. No.
Oh, I got the ad.
Oh, rip. Oh, wait.
Full ad, 1 minute ad.
Wait, on the Game
On
Awards
your
stream?
stream.
On my
No, on
stream?
yours.
Okay, so do you have multiple windows open?
Yeah.
Okay. But, yeah, the, Fortnite model.
Call of Duty should adopt the Fortnite model.
What would happen to their campaigns if they did that?
What they're doing here, every year they just release a new campaign for $30.
I mean, aren't they doing this already, though? Because Modern Warfare 3 is going to be in the Modern Warfare 2 launcher.
Yeah, so all they need to do is just keep doing that. Modern Warfare 4, it'll be as long as you have... They'll just change everything to just be Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
I mean, I bet they're not going to do it for Black Ops, though.
No, I don't think they can do it for Black Ops.
And then I don't even think they'll do it for the next Modern Warfare because there'll be too many engine upgrades. Because Fortnite's engine is very similar to what it was in 2017.
Yeah, they can do like a graphical update, but like carry
I'll
over my
tell you one
progress.
thing that did this well, and you know I'm going to show for this again, Hitman. They did new boxed releases, but you could bring in the old content over to a new game for free.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That-
Like, if I can keep all my stuff I've bought from the store,
I think bringing in the Hitman model would be better than bringing in the Fortnite model. Because Fortnite is still very much the same game.
and as long as they still have DMZ, because that is the best game mode in Call of Duty.
I think they're bringing back DMZ for I barely played Modern Warfare 2, to be honest with you. I don't
Like,
think,
I
I
play-
haven't even finished the campaign.
I play with my buddies like every.
I heard that they
other
didn't
day.
kill Ghost, though. Is that true?
I have to think back to the. I don't even think I finished the campaign in Modern Warfare 2. Actually, I gotta go back and do that. I think I got like 2 or 3 missions left.
Ghost is like a really popular character in Warzone, so that might be why they're keeping him. Either that or they're going to kill him in this game. Because apparently there's going to be 4 Modern Warfares, and this is not going to be the last one.
Fuck, do 10. I'm excited to play the old maps though.
Yeah, you can't keep it going forever, because a story about an ending is just lame.
interior.
Yeah, no, I think there'll be 4, because this was supposed to be a DLC, right? So this is like the extra one. So instead of 3, there'll be 4.
Just do a completely new story. It doesn't have to be the same character. I just very, very tired of fucking redoing progress, going into the store, you know, maybe I pick up one thing in the store. It's like, oh yeah, it's just a $10
Imagine
purchase.
spending money on microtransactions. Ew.
Looks like a prisoner transfer.
Hey, I want to run around as an F1 driver and kill kids in DMZ.
You can be an F1 driver in Modern Warfare.
Yeah, you can dress up, you get the full, like, suit and helmet.
That's actually kind of cool.
I know. And it's got
It's a shame it's a fucking first-person game, so you can't see it, you fucking gullible fuck.
Yeah.
They're taking the bait.
Thoroughly enjoyable.
Light 'em up.
Easy mark. Easy mark.
They didn't change the no recoil on the TAC 56. Great.
This looks the exact same as Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks identical to Modern Warfare 2.
Except for some reason my stream's playing at 720p, so it looks like ass.
Which always plays at 720p. But the actual like engine and graphical like effects look the exact same. Which is fine, because Modern Warfare 2 looks quite good. But this is a DLC. This is absolutely a DLC.
This looks like a part of the Warzone map.
Probably is part of the Warzone.
Yeah, it probably is just Al Mazrah.
Bravo. Alpha's in the tunnels. What's your status?
Outside the control room, waiting on you.
Copy. At the gate, stand by.
Alright, I can't add enough of this now.
All teams.
Hey, Call of Duty's still a big thing, man.
Yeah, that's why Microsoft is spending $70 billion for it.
Pretty much.
If they can convince the CMA. Because, did you see the proposal that they did this morning?
Yeah, the Ubisoft thing, right?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be EE, because it was only blocked in the UK, so they would only need to fix it in the UK. So they would partner with the company they've already partnered with, which is a UK mobile company. But no, they are they're partnering with Ubisoft for the right to the entire world outside of the European Economic Area, which the UK is not in. So, crazy. Who knows if the CMA will accept it. Apparently they're going to investigate it, but the report is that they're probably not going to accept it.
It'll go through.
Alpha 1 to Bravo 1. Open 55C. Check.
They only have like 2 months to do it, so I guess they extend the deadline again.
Probably pass in like October.
Isn't this mission in the original Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah, you break Price out of prison.
Was Price imprisoned at the end of Modern Warfare 2?
He's in prison in Modern Warfare 1, I think. Like at the end of Modern Warfare 1. Oh no, he was in the prison.
Modern Warfare 2. In this Modern Warfare.
I thought you were talking about the old one.
No, this is Modern Warfare 3. The Modern Warfare 6.
No, I thought you were talking about Modern Warfare.
Yeah, I know. This was in Modern Warfare 2009. I was originally talking about 2009, and then I switched.
It's a nightmare of names.
It is, isn't it? It's fucking bizarre.
Let's get our guy.
No, they did not do no Russian, I don't think.
Ready, breach?
I mean, it could be worse. Mortal Kombat's getting a little wild.
Mortal Kombat 1. Oh, they're not going to show who's behind there.
We're talking about the reboot, the original, or the new one?
It's just like Battlefield, isn't it? Or at least Battlefield 1 was for World War 1, so it kind of made sense.
I like Battlefield 1.
Battlefield 1 was fucking great.
That was the last good Battlefield.
Stay tuned for more Modern Warfare 3 details and gameplay.
God, I was really excited for 2042. They fucking burned me hard on that.
Multiplayer, Call of Duty Mobile, and Warzone takes place. We're announcing it tonight on October 5th. And jump in for yourself when the multiplayer beta kicks off on October 6th. We have so much more to share with you, but first, here's an update on Nightingale, the new shared world survival crafting
Warner
game.
Bros. Said
Reflection.
Tropical Storm
After a few
Hillary
years
had
of waiting,
significant
it's
impact on
finally time
Blue
to
Beetle
find out the
box
early
office.
access release date
Oh my
for
god.
Steam and Epic Store.
Such cope.
The Feywilds await, and so too Nightingale.
Nightingale.
Awaken your first portal and tread on towards that which is boundless, beyond the measurable. Sequestered, struck by woe and lacking supplies.
I remember the first trailer.
I'm
of this
sending
looked
you a
so
DM,
neat.
Connor.
Wilt thou be a survivor?
The first trailer of this game looked so neat, and then they were like open world survival game, and I was like hard out.
What is this?
Nightingale. The last message in our Discord is just Devil's Third was my 9/11.
Yeah, and you know why you said it in Discord? Because you didn't want to say it in fucking voice chat on stream, you idiot.
Oh, did I? Ah.
Which portal variety you favor?
It's alright, the kick money's coming.
God, I wish. Did you... The bloody football yeeker, Fabrizio Romano got a kick contract. They're giving everybody kick contracts, even people who don't stream. It's the gaming equivalent of taking Saudi Arabia contracts.
I also, my buddy is super into survival games with Calyrex. He'll love this.
I am not, to be honest. This is not my thing. There's an audience for it, it's just not me. My audience is shitty Overwatch 2 story missions. That looks a bit like the Assassin's Creed Origins DLC.
My words.
The Curse of Anubis, was it?
The Curse of Mid. Origins sucked.
Origins did not suck.
Origins sucked.
No, it did not. No, it did not.
Origins sucked.
Origins was a lot better than fucking Valhalla.
Origins is better than Valhalla, but both of them are like pulling teeth.
Both of them are what?
Like pulling teeth.
You liked Valhalla when you played it.
Yeah, until I had to play it a second time because I had a glitch. And
Oh, right, yeah. But Origins was good.
The way back is to restore the forbidden primal. She will utilize the power of the four primals.
A mid-anime game, sign me up.
Once more.
We've got vintage Connor back.
Beasts were weapons created by Astrals. Their
Bitching
powers
about
are
games
capable
I
of
like
total
and
destruction.
hyping up random anime shit.
Goddamn right. The new Dragon Ball Z Kakarot DLC was peak.
I sense something.
This isn't mid, you're right, it's fucking garbage.
Put a finger on what?
That doesn't look right from up here. No.
Grand Blue Fantasy, come on.
Garbage. Garbage. Garbage.
I beg your
Chick, if you also think this is garbage, send me that money, that paycheck.
What fate set in motion can't be
Because I'm terrible at Grand Blue Fantasy.
Deliver us from grief and sacrifice. Fulfill my.
I'm still buying this day one and playing it. This shit could have a 20 on Metacritic and I'd be like 10 out of 10.
Visited new islands, met new people. But you've always been there to protect me. I just wanted to say thank you.
Weeb trash. Weeb trash.
Give me a date.
Weeb trash. Weeb trash. Weeb trash.
Yeah, but like, can I get it on PC though?
Just said PS5 and PS4.
God
Gina
damn
Torres
it.
here. I play General Kirkin in Immortals of Avium.
That means I have to use a dual
She
sense.
is Jack's mentor. She is tough, and she is conflicted about how to win this ever war. But that's all I can
Oh,
say.
good. Thank you, Calyrex.
It's out today.
We have a bunch of weebs in this chat. Why does this channel attract weebs?
Because anime's peak, bro.
We're out of time.
I watched
Somebody
that
just
Dragon
got back
Ball
from
movie
an
and
anime
thought it was
convention.
pretty decent, but that's it.
Which one?
The one that came out like a year ago.
Oh, the Dragon Ball movie?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty decent, but everything else is trash.
And that's the worst one of the super movies.
I think I told you I was going to see that.
Yeah, you did. You should watch Broly. It's on Netflix.
It's like I had nothing better to do and it was playing in my IMAX theater, so like, okay, fine, I'll go see it.
I had a group of like 20 people to go see
I think
that.
it opened like, in first place at the box office that weekend, which is like kind
Yeah,
of
it
wild.
did.
It's like some anime movies in first place in the USA. Okay.
Like, I got a full wall of figures, right? Like, I got 2 shelves of just Dragon Ball, and then I just got Bell Internet. The guy was over here installing it. He's like, yo, I need to take all, like, 5 pictures of that.
Your internet installer guy's a weed. I've heard very divisive things on this actually. I've heard some people hate it and some people love it.
It's got like a 72,
This-
and it's either like a 5 or a 9. Like,
Yeah.
there's no in between.
Yeah, it's grabbed my attention since the first trailer. I very much want to play it.
Next up, we're going to step into the world of the Hoyoverse. And I am here with Jenyu Lee, the producer of Zenless Zone Zero.
But yeah,
Jenyu,
I know
welcome to
Dragon Ball was like
Gamescom.
the
It's
most
great to have you
popular
here.
anime, but it's
Thank
still
you,
kind of
yes.
wild that it was like
Fantastic.
first
It's a great
place
honor
that
to have you
weekend.
here. We've been very excited to hear more
It's
about
one of them.
ZZZ,
I think One Piece is the
next
most
game
popular in
from
the world.
Hoyoverse,
Not in the
Hoyoverse.
US though,
Can you tell us a little about what you brought to
Oh, probably in the US.
Gamescom
I should.
for this
It's for the Google.
非常荣幸今天来到 Gamescom 这个舞台，并且给大家带来
Most-
我们的
Even like Michael B. Jordan's into Dragon Ball Z and whatnot.
都是幻想类的 ARPG 游戏。
It's like the normie anime.
One of our newest products with me today, which is Zenless Zone Zero.
Yeah, it's One Piece.
Fantasy APRG.
I don't believe that.
距离上次我们给大家
I don't buy that
已
at all.
经有1年时间了。我也知道大家非常着急，想知道我们
Got
新的计划
500 million copies sold. That's
所以这次我们想借助这个舞
That's
台
insane.
给大家分享一下我们新的研发中的
Let's
内容。
see. Okay, right here. There's
So I
a
know it's been a
chart of
while
the
since
top
we've
10
given you an
best-selling
update on what
manga
we've been
in the
working
US.
on, and that's why I'm particularly happy to be here today to give you an update on the progress that we've made with this game.
It's basically it's just
接下来的
Naruto and
会
One
有
Piece.
我们新制作的战斗机制和我们新的都市交互系统，希望大家喜欢。
Dragon Ball's more
So we've
popular
got a
than Naruto
trailer
and One
with
Piece.
us.
Oh,
And
yeah.
It shows you some
In
of the
America.
environment that we've been working
No,
on.
just
and
like
also
in the
some of
general culture of
The dynamics of the
I
game.
bet you One Piece
I hope you
sold
like
more
it.
manga than
Excellent.
Dragon
Thank you
Ball,
very
but
much.
Dragon
You're
Ball
not
does
going to
manga.
see a celebrity in
Zone
America
Zero,
wearing
Gamescom.
One Piece or Naruto gear.
There's like a lot of guys that do the One Piece pose.
I said celebrities. Like Michael B. Jordan doing his Creed 3 final fight based on Dragon Ball.
No, it's based on Ippo.
What?
It's based on an anime called Ippo, which is a boxing anime.
I heard that it was based on Dragon Ball.
No, it's the choreography of the fight is almost the same as one from Ippo.
Okay, I heard the choreography was basically based on a Dragon Ball fight, but fair enough.
That was there's another one that was like that too. Michael B. Jordan really dislikes anime.
Yeah, he's a big weeb. He's basically you, but famous and has
successful
money.
and rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is a minority owner of AFC Bournemouth.
This game looks sick.
Even if you were rich, I don't think there's a chance in hell you'd be owning a football team.
No, I'd invest my money in something smarter. Why do
In
you
fairness,
football when
a
you
lot
can just buy any other?
of football owners make serious money, but
Isn't Lewis Hamilton buying a football team?
yeah, isn't he buying some team in America
This
somewhere?
past April, Honkai
so.
Star Rail made its global
But
debut,
I
and
don't
the
think
game
he's
has
buying
captivated
Bournemouth to make
players
a
with
lot of
its
profit. I think he's just
interstellar
buying
grand
it to.
journey. And today we're excited to share a special look
Own
at
it.
Just for
its
fun,
beloved
yeah.
characters and provide an update on its PlayStation 5 release.
The Luofu's reconstruction efforts are ready for inspection, General Fu Xuan.
How many fucking anime games are we gonna get?
Peak. More anime.
Mission Starscape Haven is back to full capacity, allowing Jimmy Wen to serve as a military.
Tom Brady, he bought a minority stake in Birmingham City, yeah.
And the Realm Keeping Commission has completed repairs in Exalted Sanctum.
Give me an Attack on Titan game where I commit war crime.
I don't remember Exalting Sanctum ever having
And he's so fucking funny in that context.
You should watch Attack on Titan.
Transported us here. Great work, General. General 1, Demon 0. Please. Plan B.
Reminds me, I gotta watch Summer Wars. It's already mid-August.
It's an emergency, Master Diviner. Jinyuen's not here, and the Cloud Knights haven't trained in days. Looks like I'll have to help Jinyuen get these slackers in order.
More peak?
To run.
Weebs come out in force.
Come on, or please, like, just put all the Legend of Heroes games on Xbox so I can play them again.
The game just released its 5th nation, Fontaine. Here's a look at the nation surrounded by water, plus the announcement of a brand new concert series coming, hopefully, to a city near you.
I can feel you melting through the fucking Discord chat.
What?
You're like, fucking more weeb shit.
Pretty much.
Genshin Impact 4 at this point.
Oh, is that
Dude,
what this is?
Bro, I was at an anime con last week, or 2 weeks ago now, or whatever it is.
This is no time
There
for
was a panel for
distractions.
Genshin Impact,
Seriously,
and there
we
must have been like
a great
400
magician
people in that
standing
line.
right here.
So basically, every weeb plays this shit.
Yeah, they're all obsessed with that. I don't know. I can't get into it. Played it for like 10 minutes.
It's like a gacha game, right? So it's designed to be obsessive, and it's designed to get you spending. Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much.
The waifu sell the game?
Yeah, the waifu sell the game.
I've heard that, like, it's a little bit, like, iffy when it comes to that. Like, I don't know, like, half of these people are underage to me.
Yeah. They could be 4,000.
I guess that's most anime, to be fair.
Genshin mid.
Thank God it's not Toronto.
I would have went.
This
I know.
October,
Thank God
Lords
it's not
of the
Toronto.
Fallen releases an RPG adventure where he plays a Dark Crusader who can access a parallel dimension, the Umbral. Here is a first look at the brand new story trailer for Lords of the Fallen.
I mean, it's not as bad as the fighting game community, but there's also a lot of overlap between us.
The Smash Brothers community, especially.
Yeah, the Smash Brothers community is the worst at that. This comes out on my birthday, I think.
I look upon you with pity, my lost child.
Good way to spend your birthday playing some Peak.
I'm good. I haven't played the first one.
And yet I offer you something.
It's bad.
I heard the Surge is pretty good.
The Surge 2 was. I actually didn't finish the Surge 1.
I heard that their new game, Atlas Fulgen, is actually pretty terrible. But this is from a different studio to the original Lords of the Fulgen.
Oh, it's different people from the original Lords?
Yeah. The people that made the original Lords of the Fulgen made the Surge 1 and 2, and then made Atlas Fulgen.
Huh.
Which is apparently terrible.
Yeah, the Surge 2 was pretty decent.
Was what?
Pretty decent. Pretty good. Lords of the Fallen.
The problem with things like this now is like Elden Ring dominated the world last year. And like, even as somebody that didn't get into it, I could understand the quality behind it. So
Elden Ring
yeah, it is on my
murdered-
birthday.
Elden Ring murdered other Souls-likes.
Yeah, they need to evolve if they want to survive.
I went to replay Dark Souls 3 and I was like, I'm
this
just gonna
is
play Elden Ring.
this is like the same week as Mario and Spider-Man, isn't it?
What, Sonic?
Yeah.
So it goes like Mario, Sonic, and then Spider-Man?
You are delusional if you think Sonic is a bigger IP than Spider-Man, but okay.
No. I mean, like, in terms of play order.
Oh, I thought you meant in terms of popularity.
Oh, Mario's way bigger than Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, you put Mario first. Mario probably is bigger than Spider-Man. I'm not denying.
Yeah, Mario's unstoppable. Nintendo's unstoppable.
But, the Spider-Man game sold way more than any Sonic game could ever hope to.
Dude, some Nintendo exec in the 80s was like, we're gonna make a fat Italian
It is the same week. It's 3 days before. It is the same week. Does Sonic count as an anime?
Because Sonic X is peak.
Technically, yes. If the animated TV series is made by a Japanese studio.
Sonic X.
But that is not all the Sonic
But there are
news
Western
we have
Sonic
for you
series
tonight,
that I would not
Night
consider
Live,
anime.
Because
That
we
are
also
worse.
have a special update for you.
Is this the DLC?
Sonic Frontiers.
But for Sonic
A
Horizon?
very specific Twitch streamer is going crazy right now. I never really got into Sonic.
I never really got into Sonic either. My buddy really likes Sonic, but
I've heard Sonic Frontiers is actually pretty good.
I played like a good hour of it. It wasn't bad. The speedruns are cool. I just like that he goes Super Saiyan.
Why is this like so ominous? The music.
Yeah, because it's about to can beat Frieza.
Hello
What?
again. It's so amazing being
What did you say?
here at Gamescom
Yeah, Crush
with
40
all the
was,
game devs,
What did you say, Connor?
and of
What?
course,
He's about to beat up
fans.
Frieza.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
Dragon Ball reference.
Yeah, I know who Frieza is. I just didn't know what you said.
Hey, you know what Peak is?
Gamescom is the world's largest
Sick.
video game event. Just check out this footage.
It's
from
funny that
last
you're
year.
surprised
There
that
are
I know.
So many opportunities
Proud of
to
you.
celebrate
You're surprised
games
that I'm
and
not
connect
surprised.
with your fellow friends. And earlier, I mentioned
You should be watching
the
weeb stuff
Gamescom
right now.
cosplay area, where you can see amazing game-inspired costume, just like this.
What the fuck?
Now I'm here with Mochi Dragon, Rainbow Raven, Zaza,
It's a
and
cool looking needler.
Saphira. Mochi Dragon, can you tell me how you choose a character? to
When do you think
cosplay?
he will host in China?
For me, there are
Never.
3 things required in order to decide on a
Absolutely
cosplay.
never.
The first thing is, do I like
He's
the theme
Canadian.
or the media where it's coming from?
Fuck, they'll
Second
lock him
one
down,
is,
ransom
do I
him.
enjoy the character
True.
design? And the third
True. A
one is,
Canadian
do
in
I have
China,
a
he's gonna get
challenge in the
arrested
cosplaying
randomly and held for
progress,
ransom,
like
and it will become an
sewing a
international
corset like
crisis.
my princess has here,
It will take
or
2 years for
taking
Trudeau to
bones
get
from
him out.
foam.
And what
How
makes
long did it
cosplay
take for Trudeau to get those guys out?
Oh
For
god.
me, it's
It took him a
definitely
long
being
time.
able to
Yeah, a
play all
while.
these awesome games in cosplay at the booths of the developers, as well
How
as
do I
talking
pick a
to the
cosplay?
producers of the indie
It's
games,
the easiest one
having
imaginable.
first-hand conversations, and of course the cosplay village.
Thank you so much for
Because
sharing
every
your
con I go to, it's like
costumes with us.
36
And
degrees.
we wish
No,
you a
he's
great,
not.
wonderful Gamescom. Thank
The
you. Applause.
Conservative Party likes to pretend that Trudeau is good with China because China is the common enemy. Both parties hate China.
Before I go, I would like to tell you about
And
the
China
Gamescom
hates Canada.
event arena. Friday
And China
to
has
Sunday,
spies
there
in
will be
Canada.
live shows
Jesus,
from
I just
this
saw your
stage
DM.
right here in this hall.
Oh, did you not see it
Check
before?
out creative
No.
I said,
events
I told
and
you I sent a
esports
DM.
competitions live from Cologne or tune in
Oh
online.
man. That's
Join
good.
and follow us
It's funny.
on Facebook,
It's funny.
Instagram,
Yeah, no,
Twitter, Twitch, and be sure to
Fucking Trudeau
use
hates
the
China. It's like the
Gamescom
one good thing he
hashtag
does.
2023. Thank
But
you
China
very
hates
much,
us back.
and
So they have
Yeah.
like spies in Vancouver and whatnot. It's a fucking nightmare.
Thank you, Jasmine. It's great to have you here.
I think they have spies in Toronto as well.
All right, now we've got a
Yeah, they had
first look at
a
the
full
first Descendant, a
secret police
next-generation
office.
action looter shooter from Nexon, the cross-play open beta.
You're
will
a
be
shooter
held
from
September
Nexon. I don't
19th
think I've
to
heard
25th.
anything less interesting in my life. The spies in the US.
Wait, did he say looter shooter?
Looter shooter from Nexon, which is a MMO publisher in South Korea.
Accept your calling.
Hard out.
Yeah, I've never heard anything that's interesting in my whole life.
Descendants are risking their lives for us, for Albion. Rise, my warriors.
This looks like Godfall.
Give your lives.
Godfall.
This looks like fucking. Yeah, it looks like Godfall.
This could wipe out all of the Vulgus, right?
The only looter shooter that I really got into was for Division and Destiny sometimes.
The sanctity of this great place.
God, I wish the Division took off more than it did.
Humanity's
Is this another MMO?
I think so. Well, it's a looter shooter, so like MMO-ish.
God.
It's like Warframe, Destiny sort of thing. Because they saw how Marvel's Avengers failed, and they think people still want these games. Anthem was obviously a huge success. Dude, Anthem genuinely looks like Anthem. That's so fucking funny. This genuinely looks like Anthem.
Dude, Anthem was so bad we still haven't gotten a new Dragon Age.
Isn't that coming out like next year?
Yeah, probably. The leaks from it doesn't look good.
I heard it was a live service that they repurposed into a not live service, which is also what they did with Hogwarts Legacy. So it's probably not going to be very good.
Hogwarts Legacy wasn't bad.
It was average. I didn't finish it.
7 out of 10.
Sorry, what?
It was cool. It was cool to walk around Hogwarts.
It was like a 5 or 6 out of 10.
It was 7.
I consider 5 as an average. So like a 5 to 6 is average to somewhat above. I use the Angry Joe score.
I enjoy my time.
It doesn't look that bad. Like, I'm probably not going to play it, but like, okay, you're shit.
Hello?
Hi.
Sony is publishing this in the West. That's funny.
Surface World.
It's like how I give Spider-Man an 8 because I really liked it. I thought it was good.
Great.
I would give a great game an 8.
Tired, but in a
So,
good way.
If I give a game an 8, I strongly recommend it.
Like Baldur's Gate 3, 8.5.
Sorry, what? Baldur's Gate 3?
Yeah, 8.5. Pretty good.
I told you,
thoroughly enjoyable. I'm doing a second playthrough.
I still need time.
Time to what, Stan? Because as far as I can see, you're just treading water.
Is Subnautica? What is
We're
this?
upping the extraction rate. Maximum output.
I don't expect you to understand.
You're not the only one who's suffering. I need you with me here, now.
I will be. I promise.
You're right there. On the verge of something
Didn't we
special.
start with Starfield? Oh no, isn't this the generic Game Pass ad?
Of being first.
Because JJ Mattia has a very bizarre accent, to be honest. I mean, Connor's also from Canada.
He's got a, there's like different types, but he's basically got like a, kind of a Southern Alberta type accent.
Yeah, a bit of a Southern Alberta type accent. There's some people in BC that have that accent, but most people in BC don't.
Like, I work with guys that talk like this. Oh, hey, how you doing?
A boot, hey, bud.
Oh, we still pronounce about with emphasis on the O's.
I mean,
you can tell a Canadian accent just by how you say Toronto.
Yeah, I was making fun of that in when I was playing Overwatch 2, because one of the missions is in Toronto.
Because we skip T's.
Joining me now, Troy Baker, Rod.
No, he's Canadian.
Julia Brown.
I'm super Southern Ontario.
He's very Canadian. My accents are very much a mix of Canadian and British.
About this project. What can you tell us?
Oh my God! Look at these people. You guys are insane.
Like, oh yeah, I talk like this, be perfectly fine. How you doing?
We've been able to talk about this game for a while. I think the thing that I'm most excited about
fucking Troy
is
Baker?
for people to explore these characters.
Good bathroom break. It's Roger
At
Clark.
the core of
Roger
this
Clark. Okay,
experience
I'm fine.
is unraveling the mystery of Fort Solace, and you're going to do that by discovering these characters
Roger
and,
Clark look like
and
Troy Baker?
learning about their stories, and that's, as actors, that's something that we just want to throw ourselves into.
And this is a game, I know Roger made, it's an independent game made by a pretty small team, right?
That is Troy Baker.
10 people, 2 years, 0 delays.
Yeah, that's Roger
We
Clark.
are very
That doesn't
excited
look
to
like
share
Troy
with you
Baker. What the fuck's he on about?
Well, Fort Solace today. It was a real joy to work on, and it's a joy to see what indie studios are
Apparently that's
capable
not coming
of
out
in
for
this
3 or
day
4
and age. It's
years.
a real thrill.
And an amazing cast.
That's what I
for
thought.
an independent game. Juliet, this is, we know you from a lot of great, film, television work. This game thing, how did you get involved in this project?
UI person had a total
it's my
nightmare there.
first ever video game project, so I'm so excited. Thank you. And to get to work beside two of the best in the game world, nonetheless. So I just said me.
There's a Yoda
Watch
Yule
these
suit
guys
going on
learn.
with Quantum Break.
You guys
Quantum
did
Break.
full-on
Quantum Dream
performance
right now.
captures,
So,
tease of your character.
yeah.
Juliet. What can you tell us about kind of what we're going to see in this launch trailer? Because it's an amazing narrative experience, right? This sort of, an independent game, but done on a big production value.
Yeah, let's go, Roger.
One of the best things about working with Troy, I remember coming in from lunch and we were doing the mocap, and I walked into the foyer and there I see Troy's butthole. I mean,
hey, yo!
The hole is butt made.
We threw ourselves into this. We literally did. And there's
Fucking yo, dog! There are people streaming this on Twitch!
God damn, bro.
And
And I
Juliet, I
sold
know
on eBay.
it's a little mysterious what your role is in this game, right? But we have to play to find out.
So I play Jessica Appleton, who's an engineer working on Fort Solace, alongside
Is
Jack
Product
Leary,
Dream owned by China?
and they're going to have a night
He's
that we'll never
demonetized.
forget.
Ooh, okay.
It's a thrilling ride.
Well, let's get a little tease of this. As I said, it's out today. Here is the launch trailer for Fort Solace. Thanks so much, guys.
Our pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
So funny.
Jack Leary, senior engineer en route to Fort Solace, in the Planum Quadrant, responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure or waiting
Yak
for
Drakar.
Recording submitted.
But no, my accent is more English than Canadian.
You British bastard.
God save the king.
God save the king.
He's your king too.
Yeah, not really.
By your he is.
I think the man's been.
I'm still looking into ways to resurrect the queen. She was more fun.
You need to leave and let Central handle it.
I don't disagree, but because I was born there. It didn't become more British. I was born there.
It's funny because my dad's from Scotland. He's got a Scottish accent.
Fort Solace. So had this game been announced before or no?
I'm not sure.
All right, next, it's time for the announcement about a new game from Focus Entertainment and Saber, the continuation of the ultimate off-road experience.
Wow.
Saber Interactive.
Behind all great discoveries lies a journey.
It was already announced.
One of anticipation and adaptation. Of struggle. Of hope. Each step matters. For every obstacle, there's a solution.
Was this driving to Sable Beach, the game?
For every task, a tool.
Yeah. This is just the Canadian countryside experience.
For every destination.
Yeah, Saber are a part of Embracer Group, aren't they?
An expedition.
They could publish by THQ or something.
Dude, what's that gonna look like on Nintendo Switch?
I got no fucking clue.
All right,
Yeah,
our next stop, the Crew Motorfest, a vibrant open world.
Tried to replay the Crew too. Fuck, the driving's terrible.
Motorfest. Here,
I don't recall the driving in that game being very good, though. But the plane stuff was pretty cool. No. I don't think so.
I see a Toyota or... Yeah, supercars nobody cares about. Okay.
Racer Group have fallen into total chaos because they're dealing with the Saudi Public Investment Fund fell apart. So. They are now in complete chaos and are probably going to be bought up by somebody else. Can you imagine the level of antitrust bullshit that's going to happen when somebody buys a Racer Group? Because they're going to get like 100+ studios.
Yeah, the crew. This is really trying to just be the crew, or the fucking Forza Horizon.
Yeah.
Just like with the crew name,
I
except Forza Horizon just blows it out of the water.
That was kind of my issue with the Crew 2. Like, it was fun, but it wasn't as fun as Forza, so I was like...
The Crew Motorfest comes out September 14th.
There's even a free trial like an EA game.
Velto is on the cover and playable, and we have a
Oh my god, another Lamborghini.
Okay, I guess you're fucking playing it.
17th.
What?
A free trial will be available of the game, offering
No.
5 hours of gameplay.
I'm not playing the Crew.
It's a fucking Lamborghini, of course you're playing it.
It's a Lamborghini. I drive an Audi.
All right, moving on with CD Projekt
like
Red
Lambos?
gearing up for the release of the Spy
No, I'm not a big
Thriller
Lambo guy.
expansion to Cyberpunk
Okay, I must have confused
2077.
With
Phantom
Ferrari,
Liberty on
because I like the
September
F1 team.
26th. The
Yeah,
studio
okay.
is ready to share a new look at the wide range of overhauled mechanics coming to the game, and as you're about to see,
Although
a
Porsche
lot
has my heart.
changed. Let's check this out.
Okay. I don't know when I'm going to play this, but I am excited for it, but it probably won't be day one.
I'm gonna end up playing it day one, probably.
You're not going to be finished Starfield day one.
I'll just like switch between the two, you know?
Welcome to Dogtown. There's a job. Coordinates
Because like if they're updating everything about the game, like it deserves
No,
another playthrough.
No Cyberpunk slander allowed here. Cyberpunk was great. Cyberpunk was fucking great. The performance on the last gen was not good, and the game was far too buggy, but the game was very good. Damn. The game itself was very good. Yeah, if you got lucky and didn't have many bugs, you were gonna have a good time. And if you played it on next gen, the performance is pretty good.
Not a bad idea.
So, and I played it on PS5, so.
Okay, I'm ready.
I actually enjoyed this game a lot.
Was like peak.
Performance on PS5 is very... Performance on PS5 is rock solid. The bugs were bad. But performance on PS5 was rock solid, and the game itself was very good. And it's, also, all this stuff has been fixed by now.
You should. I agree, though.
I'm not
they should have just delayed
justifying...
it.
Yeah, I'm not justifying the way it got released. But
I
it is excellent. It is an excellent game. The core of the game is excellent, and it is now an excellent game. I mean, it was an excellent game when I played it. Which was like 6 months after release.
Job done.
Premium work, V. I'm closing the gig and sending you a little bonus.
Yeah, the choices were the one thing I was critical with in my review.
Well, the big problem with Cyberpunk is that it touted itself as like a big RPG, and it was an action-adventure game.
Yeah.
The choices didn't really matter.
Yeah, I actually do agree with that. But I really enjoyed the open world. I enjoyed the quest design. I enjoyed the narrative. I even enjoyed some parts of the combat, even though the combat wasn't its strong suit. I don't really play these sorts of games for the combat.
I just ran around with a katana. Also, every boss has a unique stealth takedown. I didn't know that until I started doing it.
I mean... Oh, by the way, Connor. Do you want to know something so fucking funny?
I only hope this won't.
Do you remember when the E3 2022 Xbox show? I was watching back a part of it recently, my reaction to it, and our reaction to it.
Yeah.
And the Redfall trailer happened. And
What
I
did I
was
say
really
about that?
disappointed by it. I was really
It's so
disappointed by it
close,
because
so here to talk a little more about
I
what
was
we've just
excited
seen
for
is
it before we
Yulia
saw the gameplay,
Riemann,
because this was the
gameplay
first time we
designer
saw
from
gameplay.
CD Projekt Red. You're like, welcome to Gamescom.
I'm gonna mute this for a second.
Hey,
This is the first time we saw gameplay for it, and I was like, this doesn't look as good as I thought it would for an Arcane game. And I'm like, here's how I'll put this. This is gonna be the best Far Cry game ever made. And it's funny because at the time I meant that as an insult. But that aged poorly because it was way fucking worse than the worst Far Cry game. Did you actually
I think
play
I
Redfall?
remember my comments on that entire thing was like, this looks terrible.
No. You agreed with it, actually.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
So
The video's still there, so you can't deny it.
I was not into that game, man.
I wasn't either, but I was like, it's just Far Cry. It's gonna be a better Far Cry. But it's funny, that was even way too optimistic, because it was a fucking mess, Redfall. Redfall was so bad. Did you actually get it?
I played like 3 hours.
I finished it. It was only like 10 hours, 12 hours. It was not good though. It was bad. It was not good at all.
Yeah, it's like two big misses for me. Like, I did not like, what was their last one? The
I
time
love
one.
Deathloop, actually.
Deathloop, I thought it was horrible.
I was really big into Deathloop. I know some people weren't into Deathloop, but like, even the people that didn't like Deathloop seem to admit that Deathloop was way better than Redfall.
Across the board with a bunch
Oh
of
yeah, it
different
was, by
things.
far.
And thank you so much for
I mean, it's
that.
not hard to be better than Redfall.
Redfall was
Like the trailer
horrible.
showed, I know,
I cleaned my desk today and had more fun doing that than play Redfall.
Uh-huh.
Exactly right. So I'm really happy to announce that a lot of what we've just seen
Expeditions
in the
is a
trailer
mud
will
running
also
game.
be coming to Cyberpunk base game for free.
Isn't that like a
for
snow
current
runner?
gen consoles and PC.
Snow runner, mud runner thing?
2.0 update.
Exactly.
All right, well, I cannot wait to check it out next month.
I am very
Thank you so
excited to
much,
replay
Yulip, for joining
Cyberpunk.
us here at Gamescom. Yulip. All right, tonight we've also got an update on the science fantasy strategy game Stormgate and a first look at one of the factions, the Infernal Hosts.
Stormgate is a spiritual successor to classic
Okay, this
real-time
isn't
strategy
Cyberpunk
games
anymore,
like
man.
Warcraft 3
No.
and StarCraft 2. Stormgate will feature highly asymmetric armies fighting for control of Earth's future. Today we have an early look at our second faction, the Infernal Host. Infernals live and die by the code of victory at any cost. They have a powerful advantage, Shroud, fields of dark magic that strengthen their armies. The lowliest Infernal units are the Worker Imps. You might think they're cute, but don't get too close. Between these powerful lumbering brutes and the fiends that they unleash, Infernals will sacrifice everything, including themselves, to emerge victorious. On the music front, the Chainsmokers are advising us on our soundtrack. We're working with composers like Frank Klepacki of Command & Conquer. We'll share more later this year, including some of the friends we brought in to lend their voices to our co-op campaign.
By the way, the pick a game to play option, does that only apply to games you own or are able to play? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, in theory.
Gamescom always strives to help our environment.
I could
All we
also,
can help make a change
in
with
theory,
donations
maybe
to the
get one. I don't know.
Gamescom Forest.
I
Now
don't
to
know.
present
I'll think about
Gamescom
it, I guess.
Green Studio of the Year, please join me in welcoming Lisa Pack from Playing for the Planet. Lisa?
Every time I come to Gamescom, I am amazed by the scale of this event and impressed with how each year the team continues to make steps to make it more sustainable. This is being done through the Gamescom Goes Green initiative,
I used to.
as well as by
I don't
partnering
have
with
it
us
anymore.
and Playing for the Planet.
And that really sucks.
Through
I
Playing
hope
for the
it will
Planet,
become
the United
playable on our
Nations
PC
has
S3
been
at some
working
point.
with the games industry
Because it was
to
a very good
inspire
game.
millions of players around the world to learn more about the environment and to take actions that benefit.
This is not an endorsement of piracy.
Whether you are a gamer,
Just for
a head of a
legal
AAA
disclaimer,
studio,
Twitch.
or an indie developer, all of us can and should play a part. What matters most is that you start
Sarah's
somewhere
on the phone.
and collaborate.
Oh, sorry.
because
I just
time
said I
is
was
of the
hoping a game was
essence.
on.
And if we
I
don't start
know
now,
it's not,
then when?
but it is if you
Emulation
download
isn't
it
piracy.
illegally.
Emulate today.
Many of you are already raising
Emulation
the bar
isn't piracy,
by
but
asking
downloading a
game
game
makers to
illegally
step up
from the
and act
internet
on
to then
values
play on
that
an
are
emulator
important
is
to you.
piracy.
keep on asking, whether it's for more green
I'm also a
content,
sick bastard
greater
because I'll buy
energy
games and then
efficiency,
pirate them.
because your voice counts.
I am not endorsing
For
piracy
this year's Green
on
Studio
stream.
of the Year award,
I am
we
just
have
saying
been
I
looking
want
for
Spider-Man
bold,
Web of Shadows on our PC
system-changing,
PS3.
innovative,
I still have
and
my copy.
creative ways to tackle the climate crisis, and all nominees this year have done an amazing job. The way we win on climate
They're
change
talking about
is
climate
to stop
change, so I can just
emissions
turn
from
this down.
happening
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
bored.
first place.
I'm
And
bored.
that is exactly what this year's award winner is actively
I
trying
used to.
to do.
No, it's like $100 now.
The
I used to own it,
for the
and I
Green
don't
Studio
anymore.
of the
It was
Year,
one of those games I traded
based
in when
on
I was a kid, and I
companies
hate
that have
myself for
submitted
it.
applications
Dude,
Frontier,
I'm just glad that I never
Ubisoft,
sold my
and
Pokemon games because, like, to
Xbox.
buy those,
And this year's winner is Xbox.
ridiculous.
And
Same
here
with
to
my
accept
Fire
the
Emblems. All my
award
Fire Emblem games,
is Phil
they're
Spencer,
ridiculous.
the head
Xbox
of
won
Xbox.
the Carbon Splat Award.
What? The
They
fuck
won the
am I
Environ
watching?
Splat Award.
Aren't they in Germany?
Yeah.
Didn't Germany just shut down all its nuclear power?
Talented
Yeah.
team
A
at
bunch of idiots.
Xbox that
Yeah.
has worked very hard to put tools in the hands of developers to allow them to see the impact of their
Dude, Phil,
code
I could see Phil
on the
Spencer's
energy
Jones and
draw
he just
of
wants
the
to go home and play
consoles.
Vampire Survivors.
We do this so that we can all play while
He
we
doesn't give a
continue to make
shit,
the
dog.
world a
He
more
doesn't give a
sustainable
shit.
place.
Yeah,
you very
he's like,
reading
this
from
isn't
script.
Vampire Survivors.
He's reading from a script, dog.
He's like, yeah, I planted a tree or whatever. I also flew private to get here.
Congratulations to Phil and Xbox. Great to have.
Yeah,
that award
it's
in the
fucking
show.
mad.
I'm now here with Judd Cobbler, the
Didn't
former CEO
they
of
shut
11
down like
Hour Games. Judd, this is a big moment for you guys.
Wasn't
ARPGs
there
have had
something that they shut
incredible
down and they
years
had to
in Penn Studio.
reopen
They've been
the
building
nuclear
this
powered
game
phase?
for a
Yeah,
number of
last year.
years, and we're excited to
Yeah,
tell your story.
they
Tell us
shut
about
off all their nuclear power and then they immediately had
Jeff,
power
thanks so
outages
much for
across the
having me.
country.
First off,
No,
before
last
walking
year.
talk,
Wasn't
I
there
was
something
not
they
in
had to
the
reopen the
industry. I was
nuclear
just
power
a
plants?
die-hard action RPG player
I'm not
that
sure.
dreamed of creating a community-made action RPG. And with
I'm
the
just
help
glad
of
we're
our
doubling
community
down
and
up here in
Kickstarter,
Canada on
we've been
nuclear
able to make
power.
that happen. And so in last Epoch,
Like, the only one that's really
every
against it is the
skill
Green
in the
Party,
game
and
has
nobody
its own
listens to them.
transformative skill tree.
Nobody
We have
likes the Green
119
Party.
skills in the game
Not
so
even the
far.
Green Party.
Even the
We're adding
Green Party
every
doesn't like
single
the Green
patch.
Party.
We also have an awesome deterministic
There's like
skill
5
system,
different factions
deep
inside the
initiative
Green
loop,
Party.
and multiple in-game systems for endless
They have like a
playability.
third of the votes that
And
they
Jeff,
used to.
tonight we're excited to announce our newest class, the Rune Master.
Dude,
The
it
Rune
was
Master has
when
a
the one leader they had went up there and
40 different
asked
abilities with a
asked
single
Parliament to
button
look into the
press. It makes it super
Holocaust
exciting
because
and
she
fun
believes it
to
didn't exist. I was like,
experiment
what?
Did she actually fucking say that?
Yeah, she also thought 9/11 was an inside job.
First off, whoa, we are on Switch. Holy shit.
Amazing.
Holy
This is such a
shit.
great story.
We are on
I encourage
Switch.
you to check it out.
Whoa!
First look.
Whoa!
Thanks, Judd. Appreciate it.
Neither of us endorse any of those theories.
No.
5 years ago, last Epoch
she's
was a community.
crazy.
She's a crazy
What if we,
bitch.
the players, could
Like,
get together
she's
to make the next
actually
great
insane.
RPG? What would that game look like?
I remember she was
Lots of
really
character
anti-Semitic
classes to choose from.
to one of
Every
her
single skill would have its
MPs.
own
There was a
ability
big
skill
fight
tree.
because one of the
Each in-game
MPs
would be just
condemned the...
beginning, and it would be updated for
There was a
years so we
fight
could play
between
forever.
Israel and Palestine and Gaza,
Yeah.
and one of the Green Party MPs condemned it, and one of the Green Party higher-ups got mad about it, and Elizabeth May was on the side of the MP that condemned it.
I think this is the
Yeah,
most
'cause she doesn't like
innovation
Jewish
we've
people.
seen in a trade
Yeah,
system
that
in
makes
an
that
RPG
now makes
in
so
at least
much
a decade.
sense.
Yeah. I remember my buddy was a big Green Party guy, and I just like sent him the article, and he was like, "Oh my god."
Oh my god. I'm no longer a Green Party guy.
Like,
Up the
buddy,
New Democrats.
he's fucking Jewish. It made it worse.
Oh my god, yeah, a Jewish
A
person
really cool
reading
game.
that. Okay.
Speaking of cool games, please
It's like,
welcome
Jesus
the
Christ.
winner of Best Mobile Game last year at the Game Awards, Ben Brode from Marvel Snap. Hello, Ben.
Marvel Snap?
Oh, it's you.
Whoa.
Marvel Snap.
We won.
Yeah, the U.S. doesn't have a Green Party. Well, you guys are different.
Just finished
Like
rebuilding
system. You're on a
the
two-party
entire
system.
You have the Democrats, which
it looks
have like
insane.
50 different factions, and the Republicans, which have like
literally just like
3 different factions, and 2 of them
we
are
launched the
Nazis.
game on Steam.
Okay, it's on Steam. Rebuilt. Yes. That's
Hold on,
fantastic.
correct that. There's
Now, I
50
know
different
anyone actually
Democrat
watching the show on
factions,
Twitch, if you watch
and
more than 30 minutes
47 of
from
them
now tonight,
are
there's a special
Nazis.
Twitch drop, a Spider-Man
No,
And then
no,
you
no.
have,
And right
you
now,
have
I'd
3
say the
Republican
furthest
factions.
right
Cinematic
Democrats
show you from
get
Snap.
is like
Check it out.
about the level of
Thanks, Ben?
The Conservative Party in Canada.
Oh, dude, the fucking Dems in the U.S. are insane.
The Dems are definitely further right than most left-wing Canadian politics.
It's really hard to kind of fit Canadians into
but
left or right.
The Republicans, I'd say like 2/3 of the Republican politicians are openly fascist. I'm not extending this to the voter base. I'm not accusing the Republican voter base of being Nazis.
Yeah, vote Republican, pay less taxes.
There are many reasons one would want to vote Republican, and
pay less taxes.
I'm not accusing them of being Nazis.
It's the taxes.
But I am saying that about 2/3 of the Republican politicians are openly fascist.
I've been under the rule of the Democrats here in Canada for so long, there's potholes everywhere. It sucks.
Ready to get out there?
Vote conservative. Fill the potholes.
We have a lot to talk
You know how easy it would be to become like a leader of Canada if that was like your whole position? Like, I'm just gonna make you pay less taxes and fill potholes.
You need to pay taxes to get rid of potholes, so...
No. We just take it from somewhere else.
How do you do that?
I don't know, we just get rid of something that we don't need.
Do you tax the rich? Because that's communism.
Hey, you know how easy it is to tax people in Canada, especially companies?
So, what you would do is you would go on an NDP tax the rich sort of thing.
You just, no, you just go like, hey, you offer the companies like, we'll change the name of the street to your company's name if you fill these potholes. Give us the money. They're putting up a big Amazon warehouse in my town. Man, the roads by there are
90.
gorgeous.
To be clear, 90 Canadian is the same value as 70 US.
Yeah, because our dollar's god awful.
Our dollar value is weaker compared to yours. So we do not pay $100 US for physical games. We pay $70 US for physical games, which is 90 Canadian. Plus tax. It's 101 with tax. But Americans pay tax as well, so.
Our taxes here are fucking crazy.
Yeah, isn't it like 5% tax in America? How much tax do Americans pay on purchases?
It probably varies state by state.
Yeah, but we pay 13% in Ontario.
Yeah.
I think it's less than that in America.
Not to mention other taxes, income tax, all that stuff. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, don't buy stuff from Canada if you live in America. And yes, you have to.
Memories formed.
If you can, buy the thing from America, because you will get a better deal.
Yeah, and to ship something from Canada to America, the amount of add-ons they put onto that is insane.
Never fade.
And it's only one way.
Be forgiven. I ran. I begged. I stole. But I survived.
Another Nexon game. This has not been a good show, I don't think.
What, For Honor 2? You don't like For Honor 2?
No, I mean like overall, this show.
Yeah, they had Starfield, they had some Weeb stuff I enjoyed.
But we already knew Starfield was coming out next week, so like, it was just like this. I feel like there's been like no new announcements I've cared about.
I got to see Todd Howard's face.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Boom, 10 out of 10.
No! Boo!
Yeah, straight facts, bro.
Treason!
I saw more crime in 5 minutes in Montreal. It's like, yeah, I kind of wish I had protection.
It doesn't matter who tries to stop me. I'll cut my own path through.
Take all. Wait, how many people we got now?
Sorry, I didn't mean to pop that out. I hit the wrong button. Treason.
We give them hockey players and they give us what?
Multiplayer PvP game will hit Steam Early Access on September 21st. Next, I am so excited to welcome.
But no,
finally, Mortal Kombat. Let's go.
Canada would never agree to that.
Who's come all the way
Canada would never
to
agree to that.
Gamescom to unleash even more news on MK1, which ships in just a month.
Even the people
Please
that
join
really
me
hate
in
the current
welcoming
Canadian
to
system
ONL, Ed
would
Boon.
frankly never agree to that.
Yeah, because our Supreme Justice dress up like Santa Claus, and that's pretty based.
And also, we don't have as many school shootings as America.
Fancy seeing you here. Well, we had a lot of fun with you at Summer
You're
Game
right,
Fest.
we're
Revealing
lacking
the
in
first
that department.
gameplay of MK, and I gotta say, every trailer you drop just gets crazier.
What do you mean yakking? And also, no. How about Canada? How about Canada integrates the West Coast? Canada just takes Washington, Oregon, California.
You couldn't believe the reaction people having to.
And they are now Canadian provinces.
Can we get Montana too? Montana's actually sweet.
No, Montana's horrible. Montana's full of rednecks.
awesome.
Montana's full of
I love
rednecks.
Montana.
Yeah, no, full of rednecks.
But this trailer
Have you
we
played
have
Far Cry
here
5?
should give you an even better idea of just.
You're down
how
free
insane
healthcare?
things
Exactly.
are in this game.
Free healthcare.
Dude, my buddy got run over by a tow motor 2 weeks ago. He was in the hospital for 4 days before they gave him surgery. Free healthcare is great until you're sitting in a hospital bed for fucking 4 days.
True. Free healthcare, but you gotta wait.
He didn't even get a room. He was in the hallway.
And they might tell you to kill yourself.
I came to visit him. He's lying in a hallway.
Did they tell him to kill himself?
No.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
They tried to tell my dad. He went in for leg surgery. They're like, "Do you want the surgery, or do you want to kill yourself?"
Better than paying thousands just for an ambulance. I agree, to be honest. I do agree with you, Kyler.
I mean, yeah, paying ridiculous prices for basic healthcare is a little crazy.
Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort? Do not forget.
But yeah, our healthcare system has massively gotten worse in the last 5 to 10 years.
It's got flaws.
It used to be great.
I can't say what I'm gonna say on Twitch.
Yeah, don't. For the love of God, don't. We've probably broken TOS like 10 times.
We gather once again to honor.
Hey, if we do get any TOS trouble, hey Kit, give me that bag.
You know, one of the biggest problems we got is that, let's say you're a doctor in, give me a country, India. Let's say you're a doctor in India and you come to Canada, you just can't be a doctor here.
Yeah, you need to get retrained in Thai, don't you?
Yeah, you have to do like 2 years worth of work in order to become a doctor again. And how are you going to afford to live here for 2 years while you go to school?
Yeah, the fucking rent prices in this country.
That's because Mortal Kombat, NetherRealm does this really, really cool thing where they take the female models and then they try to make them look like the purple guy from the Avengers.
Hawkeye?
No, what's the villain? Thanos. Yeah, they try to make him look like Thanos.
Of course you're not on about Hawkeye.
They're like, what would make this female prettier? If you had the jaw of like a fucking bodybuilder. What would make this guy look better? Maybe he looked like he got smoked by an ugly stick and dragged down Ugly Street for 50 ugly miles.
I love the gore in these games.
Dude, I love Mortal Kombat.
I don't like the gameplay, but I love watching them. It's like, yeah, fucking...
Yeah.
Destroy that man.
Oh.
Tear up his insides. Tear up his crotch.
Just beat his ass.
I don't think it was his ass he was beating, it was his dick.
Oh, bro, TOS. Can't be beating dicks.
True. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Who's your queen?
Hey,
This
Spinal
is
Rip.
so crazy.
I like the smile they have. Like,
And
yeah.
Yeah, we just fucking eviscerated this guy.
Oh my god, murderer.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play Omni-Man.
And fucking Peacemaker.
Looks insane. All right, time for a tonal shift. Era History Untold is making its first event appearance this week at Gamescom. This turn-based grand strategy game is about building and leading a nation throughout alternative history.
Yeah, what's like the alternative
Here is a
histories
first
though?
look
Like, are we getting crazy with this?
Let's go back to the beginning.
Sorry, did I just see some football?
The world untouched.
Yeah. Yeah,
No
they were
thrones
playing
ascended.
kick the soccer ball.
No history yet written. Just people waiting to be led somewhere.
But you know the thing I sent you earlier about Jordan Henderson and public execution, right?
Yeah.
Do you know the context behind that?
Was he in Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, they both went to Saudi Arabia.
Will you
It's like,
be wise?
oh, I thought, right, what a great time.
Yeah, don't worry, it's pretty sweet over here.
Yeah, first public execution
I have a
game.
Rolls Royce. And a guy stole an apple, so he lost his arm.
Or will
Is it just like Total War, or...?
Ronaldo is a sellout, yep. And all the others that are going to Saudi Arabia.
Which one's Ronaldo?
However you choose to change the
Portuguese one.
Which one came to America?
History
And Messi.
will never be the same.
Messi's the best. He's probably the best that's ever played the game.
Which is the French one?
Mbappe.
He's the best.
He's part French.
Okay, everybody has flaws.
Blizzard has had a long history here at Gamescom, and in its latest game,
You can't help if you're a little bit French.
That is true. I am also part French.
Their first
I
season
am also
of
part
Malignant
French.
is now underway, but in a bit of a surprise, we're now about
That's
to
why
share
I don't
with
look
you
at homeless
the first
people.
news on the next season.
Motherfucker, what are you on Twitch?
It's the French in me. It's in the blood. But you can't get mad at me for that.
What are we doing here, dog?
It's watching a game show. That's not showing any fucking game.
This is grim, isn't it? We are not getting anything here.
The church ignored
This is a bad show. It's like nothing that's drawn my attention.
mounted like the bodies.
The only thing that drew my attention was that guy running on the stage saying, "We want GTA 6."
I got some anime games, but I just want XCOM 3, you know?
There was that like weak ass Modern Warfare thing.
Yeah, showing that like Call of Duty's still coming out.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, Call of Duty.
It changed them.
This is almost as bad as when they just put the picture up of Spider-Man 2. It was like, yeah, it's a game.
I mean, there was things like Cyberpunk and Assassin's Creed, and that's cool, but like I already knew those were coming out. I already knew those were coming out though, so that doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, we kind of had the list of the updates coming with it too.
A
It
survivor.
doesn't mean anything for me though.
All of their strength.
Quebec Canadians aren't even
None of
people,
our
dude.
weaknesses. Someone.
I was just in Montreal. What a horrible place. Great, I love it.
Yeah, no, he's not a Quebec Canadian. He's a descendant of a French Canadian.
No, I'm descendant of a French person.
Oh, you're each a descendant of a Frenchie. Okay.
Yeah, an actual French person. Quebec French isn't French.
No, it's actually slightly different from French.
Yeah.
Not very different, but like very mild differences. Just like American English to British English.
Realm of darkness. We are the beacon of light.
But,
yeah, American's correct.
Let our stakes pierce through the hearts of
It
the
is.
damned.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
In 1776, they beat your ass with it.
And then in 1945, we saved your country.
When? When we went over to Europe and saved you?
Gamescom, please welcome actress
We were the ones
producer
that
Gemma
fucking
Chan, who is voicing the role of
did
the
it.
vampire hunter.
America's the
Aerith,
goat.
You were
Season
just
of
there.
Blood, and the general
You were
manager of
just
the
there.
Diablo franchise.
You
at
are
Blizzard,
the
Rod
best.
Ferguson.
The best.
The Canadians are in it from 1939.
Hi, everyone.
Gemma, this is so
And the
exciting to have
Americans
you
showed
here.
up and won it.
Welcome to the video game world. I know
The
this is
Americans
your
did not
first,
win it. The
first
British
video
won it.
game, right?
Easy
Yes,
Company
thank you for
alone did
having
that
me.
shit.
It is my first video game.
Anyway, regardless,
I have always appreciated
I am
the
also
power of
part French.
storytelling
I
in
have
various different
ancestry
forms,
from.
and in some ways, video games are very.
I
much
believe
like
the
interactive
ancestry
cinema
comes
now,
from
so
Quebec
I was
and
so
then
excited
further
to
back,
play this character,
France.
and yeah, thank
Acadian.
you for inviting me into the world.
America
of
is
country.
based.
You did an excellent job. I can't wait for people to hear you.
Yeah, this is exciting. You know, season 2, which will be coming, as you said.
Will I
in
ever buy a
October.
Ford?
What can you tell
Fuck
us
no.
about the
Do I
character
still
that
like
you're
him?
playing, Aerith?
Yeah.
So Eris
America.
is a seasoned vampire hunter.
She is going to be your badass.
I'm looking through the
warrior
announcements for
companion
today,
as
and
you
there's like
fight your
no
way through
new
the perils of
announcements.
Sanctuary. She's complex.
This has been a
She's seen
bad
quite a
show.
bit of horror
Like,
in
I'm
her
sorry.
lifetime,
That is
so
my opinion of this show.
initially she
It's
comes
been
across
bad.
as a little bit
They're showing new
cold
Diablo
and
4 stuff, a
jaded,
game that I enjoyed, and I'm like,
in a
yeah,
fight, she
Diablo
will
4.
definitely have your back.
Good to know. Rod, tell us a bit about
But no,
what we can expect from this
it's
new
British
Diablo
English
season.
is the correct English,
Well,
and
Jeff, you know,
you two are
about
fucking
creating
wrong.
that ultimate power
No.
fantasy. And
Yes.
obviously, a lot of people.
No,
have
I
been
got
doing it. We have over
1776
12 million
reasons
players
why
and
it's wrong.
1.3 billion
And I've
hours
got
played so far.
1,945
thank
reasons
you.
why it's wrong.
We're so appreciative of their enthusiasm.
I've even got 1,965 reasons why it's
for
were
years to come.
Y'all were just sleeping in the goddamn subway system until America showed up.
We were not involved in the Vietnam War.
You're going to get cool vampiric powers and become kind of a
You lost out on your own.
vampire that hunts vampires.
Now we won.
and ultimately
We won
tracks
so
down
hard
and
that we
faces
left with
off
losses.
with the big bad
What?
vampire lord. Now, that's
It's called
season
winning.
2,
We didn't
that's
want to bully him
October, so
anymore,
we
you
still
know?
have lots of time to jump into season 1.
I can't even hear
the
you.
season of Malignant. So, you know,
America
season
never
2 is
lost.
time to start with Diablo.
Okay.
Because we all
You
begin at the
just
same
hope,
place. So
okay.
come join us in Diablo.
How did the Iraq War go? We lost that one
Making
together.
the trek here to Gamescom in
We
Germany,
beat ass.
and
We
can't wait
lost
to,
the Iraq
meet
War
more
together.
artists and hear more.
We
Except
went
for
in,
Canada.
traumatized a generation, and left. Fucking job well done.
Right, and now it's time for another world premiere. This one is a European-made game about hope, love, friendship, and robots.
Well, how about the Afghanistan War? The USA, Britain, and Canada all lost that war together.
Yeah, we got that oil.
And then we fucked up the entire country and left it for the Taliban.
A motley crew of misfits
We totally fucked that up.
Shout out to Dick Cheney, the greatest president in U.S. history.
Tell me you're done.
Get that oil.
We're just getting started, dude.
Okay. This is some weak-ass trolling.
I believe the
Weak-ass trolling from both of you.
What the fuck am I watching?
Leave my music alone. Shut the hell up.
Words have power.
You know what I wanted out of this? Remember that game we played together? What was it called?
As Dust Falls?
As Dust Falls.
Words can bring people together.
Give me DLC for that game. I will buy
I
it
don't think
today.
we're ever getting any DLC for that game.
Give me a second one.
But if words
It was
I
good,
just
but I
want-
don't think we're getting any more.
I just want to kill a guy's wife again.
Jesus Christ, man.
It's the only thing we agreed on.
It was so funny. We argued on everything. That was the one thing you're really like, yep, okay, do it.
Every decision until it was like, should we help the wife? Nah, let her die.
It took 2 seconds. And all we happened to it was like 10 minutes. And that one was like immediate, yep, okay, she's dead. Bye.
This game looks fun.
I got all the achievements in that game. It was actually very good.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
What
This looks
the
like a
fuck
game you would
is
have to
this?
be like, you'd have to be on mushrooms, you know?
You don't have to be on mushrooms to think the Americans won World War II.
Yeah, we did.
The British won World War II. The Americans were the assistants.
Yeah, sure, let's get the time machine out. You'd be speaking German right now. Or we'd all be speaking Japanese, I don't know.
Indie game. Thank goodness you're here. And
The Americans
now
only
to
invaded because he got
completely
invaded by
shift the tone
the
again.
Japanese.
I'm here with Sam Blake, who's going to take us
You ever
to a
seen that
very
Robot
dark
Chicken skit?
place with Alan
No.
Wake
The
2.
fucking
Sam,
little
welcome
Hitlers
to
running around
Gamescom.
taking all the desks.
This game is
And America doesn't care until the Japanese guy
we've had
pushes
so
his
much fun. We
milkshake
announced
over.
this a few
Fuck,
years ago at the
I
Game
gotta
Awards
send it
and
to
at
you.
Summer Game Fest. We met Saga
Right.
Anderson and heard a little bit.
The
of
Americans
his
didn't give a
story,
shit
but
about the war
everyone's been
until they
asking
were
me, and I'll
involved.
certainly expect you.
They were forced
What
into
about
it.
Alan's story? What can you tell us about what it's like to play as him? Tonight, I think it's finally time to answer that question.
Thank you for having us here, Jeff.
Oh, they get pulled
Yes,
off YouTube.
finally, it's
No.
time to show
Also,
our title
quick
character.
reminder that
Alan
the
Wake
Americans
and
ended the
his
war with a
struggle
war
to
crime.
escape the night
Yeah,
dimension
base.
of the dark place.
Hey
where
yo,
he's
hey
been
yo.
For the last
We
13
just
years,
saw a
ever
movie
since
about how
the
that was
first
bad.
game.
It's a long
Just-
time. We've been waiting
just
a long
skip to
time
30
to play another
seconds in
one.
to
We're
that-
gonna
to
see
that video I
some
sent you.
footage here, and I know
Okay,
you're actually using
did you
live
see
action as
or
well,
not
isn't it,
see
right? And it's gonna
Oppenheimer?
be kind of really blended
I saw
together
Oppenheimer
in a way.
twice.
Okay, so that was bad. The whole point of that movie was the bombings were bad.
It keeps drawing from
Yeah, see, we never. Yeah, right.
thoughts,
America
his
never got
fears,
invaded. We
his
spooked the
writing,
Japanese right off. We were like, nah, get out of
he
here.
comes from New York City, and
then we went to
for
Japan
years
and
he has
fucked them up.
written crime
Yeah, but
fiction
you could have
in
just
New York
invaded
City.
normally and not
So now,
killed a bunch of
The Dark
civilians.
Place takes the
No.
shape of a nightmare in New York City.
It's
And
insane, man.
we
What
have
the
used
fuck?
different mediums
Were the bombs
in our
bad?
experience.
Yes, they were.
in
The
our
bombs were
games for
absolutely fucking terrible.
storytelling.
Come on, we're not having this
That's
debate.
for
We're not
sure.
having this debate on my
This
Twitch,
time
man. Come on.
around, we
We're-
You know
we're-
why there's no?
live
You want
action
to know why there's no fat
seamlessly
people in Japan?
into the experience.
Okay, 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 okay. Are we done? Are we done?
Oh yeah, we're good.
Okay. Jesus fucking Christ, dog.
Oppenheimer was really good.
It was, and I also think you wildly misunderstood it.
Yeah, I get it. The bombs are bad.
It was a war crime. It was by all means a war crime.
Was it though?
Yes, it was. And this still looks like Morbius. From the
Dude, we
first
should've gotten
trailer,
a
I
Morbius
thought it.
film.
For the first trailer, I thought this guy looked like Morbius, and I still think he looks like Morbius.
I really liked Alan Wake.
I really like Morbius.
Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake.
I miss
who was trapped in a
Morbius.
nightmare,
I want him more.
desperately trying to find
Remember when the internet was together on something?
That is so funny. You were like reuniting each other into thinking that movie was good.
We were all there together for it.
We were all morbing.
No! You've got the wrong man!
He actually does it right, Jared. Get it. He's morbing!
They got out!
Wake has a double.
He's morbing!
I don't want to be in the story, just write me out of the story.
He's morbing! Morb. That'll be a good game.
That looks absolutely amazing, and that's going to do it for Opening Night Live. We have so many amazing games coming this fall. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight.
Thank God, that
watching
was
online.
grim.
Jasmine, thank you for co-hosting. And I got to say, we got a lot of great games.
We got a
coming
list
up
of
in the next
everything
few
that was
months. I
announced?
hope you enjoy the rest of Gamescom
I had a look
and
at the
get
Wario
ready
64
for
years,
what's gonna
and
be
there was
quite
pretty
a
much
debate
nothing.
about Game of the Year.
I'll pull up the
And
Wario
speaking of Game of the
64
Year,
thread.
I'm happy to announce tonight that the Game Awards will be returning live.
Dude, how
This
pissed is Nibble that
date
he
for you.
fucking
Thursday, December 7th, the
What?
show will be streaming live everywhere.
He was announcing the date for the
It is
Game
our
Awards.
10th
Yeah,
show,
December
which I
7th.
can't believe
Yeah.
we've been doing it for 10 years. We'll be live at the Peacock Theater in LA on Thursday, December 7th, and I hope to see you then. It's going to be a very, very special show.
America
Thanks
would have
again
just
for
invaded
watching
Japan and the
Gamescom
war would have
Opening
ended.
Night Live.
They covered
We'll
this
see
in
you
the
again next
film.
year.
Nah, they would have killed way more people if they invaded.
They would not have killed 200,000 people if they invaded Japan.
Yeah, they would have.
They would not have killed 200,000 people if they invaded Japan.
Goddamn right, they would have.
Never fucking would not. They would not have killed 200,000 people if they had invaded Japan. The bombings absolutely killed more people.
You seen Grave of the Fireflies?
No.
It's like a perfect thing to watch after Oppenheimer.
Anyway, this was absolutely terrible, by the way, this show. Like, ignoring all this crap for a moment. This was a bad show. Like, this was not good. Marvel Snap Twitch drop. Whoa. Like,
Hey, you should watch Grave of the Fireflies, bro. I sent
Okay.
you the IMDb.
um...
Yeah, this was terrible.
It was not good. Like, they showed some updates for things, but like, typically at these things they have like announcements. Basically the only thing they announced was the Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. That was it.
Glad Starfield exists.
But yeah, well, we already the only thing we got from Starfield was the live action trailer and Todd Starfield's sexy mug.
Like I don't know, man. I don't like nobody's in it. Even everybody on Twitter or X or whatever the fuck we're calling it now.
We are not calling it X. We have standards on this app. On this holy site.
Like nobody is fucking being like, that was amazing.
It was bad. The best part of it was we want GTA 6.
Can you imagine if GTA 6 was like the next thing to be shown?
Okay.
I'm trying to find like.
I hope for the love of God we get a PlayStation showcase soon, but I don't think we'll get one until the I don't think we'll get one until the end of the end of a Microsoft deal. We won't get a PlayStation showcase until after the Microsoft deal ends. If that ends in October, then we might get one this year.
What would Sony show?
Wolverine. The Ghost of Tsushima sequel.
Good.
And don't you fucking dare call Wolverine mid. I will defend that game. I will absolutely go to bat for that game. Insomniac are the goats. The absolute goats. I will absolutely go to war for those games. Presumably there'll be some sort of Spider-Man DLC that they'll show. Apparently they've already started making the next God of War.
Yeah, I heard about that.
But that's obviously way too soon to show. That'll be a few years.
Yeah, God of War's pretty shit.
What are you saying mid for, Kyrex? Because we mentioned a few things there. So, obviously the next Naughty Dog game. It's been a few years now, so that will absolutely be shown at the next Sony event. I was expecting it to be shown at the last Sony event, but I think they held off because they didn't want to give Microsoft. They didn't want to give the FTC and CMA. You on phone? Okay. They didn't want to give the FTC or CMA more reasons to approve the deal. Wolverine? Oh, fuck off. Fuck off! You're winding me up. You're winding me up, and you know you're winding me up, and I don't like it. Okay, well, that was grim. That was absolutely grim. Waiting for Connor to get off the phone, and then we'll wrap this up.
Sorry about that. We call him Wolverine mid.
We are not. He's trolling, and he's trying to wind me up, and so are you, and I'm not having it.
Yeah, but like, come on.
I feel like you're trying to wind me up with the America stuff, and just like you are assholes.
Do I want to play as like a 4'2" midget running around with iron claws? Not really.
I, for one, do. Also, he's like 5 foot.
There's
Come on.
Man,
come on, be fair. Be fair.
He's basically 4'1".
4'11". 5'1". Something like that.
It's like run around,
The
not being
funniest
able to get
part of
on
this whole
ride.
thing was Phil Spencer accepting that environment award and being like, "Yeah, I don't give a shit."
Yeah.
Like he said all the pleasantries, but you could tell in his eyes he did not care.
It's like one of those things where it's just like, should we have
Okay.
gotten a Gambit game instead?
No, Wolverine's way cooler than Gambit.
Yeah, what's the
Way cooler than
definition of
Gambit.
cool, bro?
Wolverine's fucking great.
You
You guys are some fucking haters. Jesus.
Yeah.
You guys need to watch the actual good Wolverine movies and not just X-Men Origins.
Oh, you mean X-Men based?
Jesus Christ. Okay, now I know you're trolling. Now I know you're trolling.
Origins Wolverine, that's the one with like bad Deadpool, right?
Yeah, Stone Mouth Deadpool, yeah.
Which is the one where they go back to the past, the first one?
Days
They
of
go
Future
back, like,
Past, they go back to the past.
Is that Days of Future Past where...
Oh, do you
like-
mean X-Men First Class? The one where they... The one that's set in the 60s.
Yeah, during the Cold War?
Yeah, but that doesn't have Wolverine in it.
That one was based.
That
Didn't
one
have
was
Wolverine
really
in.
fucking good.
Yeah.
But not... It did have Wolverine in it for a cameo. They asked Wolverine for his help, and he says, "Go fuck yourself."
Yeah, best part of the movie. When he's not there.
But it was actually probably the best use of the one F-bomb in a PG-13 rated movie ever.
I like the one. That one was good. All the others are pretty terrible.
You're such a troll. I hate you.
What, X-Men? Come on, X-Men doesn't have good movies. Come on.
Dude, Yogan.
It was alright.
Yogan was fucking great. Come on.
It was alright.
Days of Future Past. Excellent.
It was
X-Men
just like,
1, X-Men 2. Top tier.
I think
The
I've just
best
gotten tired.
X-Men movies are better than the best MCU movies.
No, the MCU doesn't have good movies.
Infinity War.
I said good movies.
I said Infinity War.
Infinity War's not a good movie.
Yeah, it is. Come on.
Like, terrible. They had Iron Man
Thanos.
1.
Infinity War slaps the fuck out of Iron Man 1.
Not really.
Yes, it does.
Which one's Infinity War? Is that the one where they fight Thanos, or is that the one where they're preparing to fight for Thanos?
It's the one where they fight Thanos and get their fucking ass beat.
Yeah, because they don't know how to fight.
Yeah, they fucking suck, to be honest.
Yeah, terrible.
Great movie, though.
God awful. Every Thor movie's dog shit.
Most of the 4 movies are dog shit, I'll give you that.
And Captain
The
America hasn't had a good movie.
they asked for a movie was really fucking bad.
Your TV shows are god awful.
What TV show?
All of them.
Most of them. I'll give you most of the MCU TV shows are bad, but not like Daredevil, not Yoki.
No, Daredevil wasn't them though. Daredevil was Netflix.
It was part of the MCU.
Yeah, it doesn't count because it was written by good people.
It was written by Marvel Television, but it...
Jesus Christ. Hold on. Another phone call.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Anyway, Daredevil was written by Marvel Television and released by Netflix, but it was part of the MCU.
I refuse to believe somebody at Disney wrote Daredevil.
Well, it was ABC Studios, so I regret to inform you, but it is.
A, B, C, D, E, F, fucking useless. All of them. Terrible storytelling. It's like Star Wars. Star Wars has just been terrible. My God, it's been terrible. What do they do?
No, they did actually make Deadpool. I'm sorry to tell you that is true.
Dude, what's the point in living? I'm rewatching the video of this guy jumping on stage.
That was kind of funny. Wasn't as funny as the first time it happened, though. which is unfortunate. It was funny at the first time, and it always is funny at the first time.
Yeah, it's like a blatant copy of what the other kid was trying to do. Alright, so like Tekken 8, Mortal Kombat, Cyberpunk.
But
Anime
nothing that
stuff.
we didn't know. There was no
Nothing-
new announcements.
Yeah, there wasn't anything that got shown that was like, okay, this is new.
I genuinely think that was the worst. It might have been the worst showcase I've ever seen.
It's the worst one of the year for sure.
I genuinely think that might be the worst I've ever seen. I don't know. Do you remember the very first State of Play? Like the very, very first State of Play. This was like 4 years ago.
The Sony one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That basically, it was hyped up to be some big event, and it had like Resident Evil 3 and Mortal Kombat 11, and that was it.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Sony's never had good state of plays.
The one where they re-revealed Ghost of Tsushima was pretty good.
Like, Xbox is still learning how, Sony's still learning how, Nintendo just kills
Sony is
it.
doing it better than Xbox, definitely.
But, like, they're just trying to copy that Nintendo magic.
Yeah. Nintendo... I don't know. A lot of the Nintendo ones haven't been very good lately. The problem with Nintendo is they are very much getting ready for the next gen.
The Switch 2.
Mm-hmm. So a lot of Nintendo's recent ones have been pretty bad.
I got Fire Emblem.
Mid.
Just waiting on a new one.
But a few of the Sony ones have actually been quite good. But the one where I think it was the fourth one at the end of 2019 when they re-revealed Ghost of Tsushima at the end of it. That was hype.
Yeah, but that's just like one game.
And also it wasn't. That was the one that had Resident Evil 3 in it. The first one didn't even have that. It was literally just Mortal Kombat 11. I think that was worse than this. The first State of Play. But this is definitely the worst Jeff Keighley event I've seen. And and this was 20 hours, not 2 minutes. So.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Yeah, could be worse. But it wasn't good either.
He could have reached through the screen and punched me right in the penis.
What?
I thought that's the only thing I can think of to make it worse.
He's like really trying to think what can make this worse. Could get punched in the dick and nothing else really.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can make that makes it worse.
Alright. I think that's gonna do it for me. I've been streaming for over 5 hours today. So
yeah, man. If I can go rest your throat.
yeah, alright. You have a good one, Connor. Thank you to everybody to anyone that showed up. Thank you, Kylerex, for showing up. And yeah, peace out everyone.
Thanks for calling Wolverine mid. Peace.
Oh, fuck off.